Hey, we are live, and guess what? I forgot to put the intro music. Oh, well, you guys know where you are. You're at the Harry Marguiles after party, and yeah, I could do it if you want, but let's not do that. We'll just do this real quick here. There we go, a little technical difficulties. But welcome everyone in the chat to the Harry Marguiles after party. Of course, with us so far, we have the guest of honor tonight, Mr. Harry Marguiles, who has written the book, why can I ever remember the title?
Why is it?
Why is it? Because I always put the ask from your Twitter name before ask. Why is it? Right. Yeah. So, by the way, Harry, I will be doing a thank you tweet for everyone involved in the after party afterwards, so you can look out for that. And I will actually send you the link to the watch link for the show to your email, and or I can also put it in the. Actually, probably better for the email, so you can send that link out to whoever you'd like. Welcome, B. And of course, we also have my good friend Kyle is with us as well. We have Phoebe from across the pond, and we also have Genesis from down in the Florida, what I call the penis of the U.S. And we also have Mr. Dave Worley from across the pond as well, and B just joined us as well. And there'll be lots more folks popping in, so stick around because you never know what happens in these after parties. And yes, I'll try and be as on top of the hashtag coins thing as much as I possibly can. Nate Smith says he wants to join as well, so I'll send Nate a link, and I also send one to Diana, but I don't know if they've seen it yet. Yay. But anyways, Harry, it was great having you on the show tonight. I want to thank you again for being a fantastic guest. I really enjoyed our conversation, and if you managed to maybe think of something that you might have missed out on during the interview, is there something that you wanted to kind of add to it while we're all here gathered together kind of thing?
I hope that I don't bore you to death, Walter, so I think it's fine. I mean, do you have any feedback for me, Walter? Let's turn this around for a bit. Does anybody have an opinion on it?
I'm not saying shit. I'll look stupid. I'm good, man. You go ahead.
I was going to ask.
The 3 minutes I saw was wonderful.
Okay, so anyone that does have
I got about 12. Yeah. Was there an audiobook?
No, it's not. It is. You can get it in hardcover, in the pocketbook, and ebook. Kindle has it downloadable.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Personally, I thought you were a very engaging guest. Very well spoken. And I enjoyed your story.
Thank you. What is your story?
Mine's not very interesting.
Don't say that. Every story is interesting.
That's what I always say. It's also important to share them as well.
Yes.
Well,
only if you
Kyle
want to.
did do an interview.
I did, yes.
Yeah. Actually, everyone in here has been on the show.
Oh.
That's true.
So, Neil, do you ever invite religious people?
Of course. I've had polytheists on. I've had people who identify as kind of on the fence agnostic, whether they still kind of carry a God belief with them, but they've given up all the biblical crap and whatnot. But I'll actually be having one of those folks on the show coming up real soon. My good friend Eddie, who runs the podcast Brute Facts podcast. He calls himself an agnostic now, but he was very much a believer at one time. So I like to hear those stories too, because I think those agnostics like that, like in Eddie's case, are the ones that are that one little step away from going into full-on atheism, because they've had all the questions and none of them have come up with any answers to their satisfaction. So they remain agnostic because, let's face it, you can't really show that there's no God, but I think God does a pretty good job himself of showing everyone that he isn't around. But I do have people like that on the show quite often. I was a polytheist as well at one time. I went from Judaism to paganism, polytheism. I became Wiccan for a while, and then eventually I ended up as an atheist once I realized that everything was just nonsense. So,
see, Neil, I took the easy path. I was started out in the Catholic Church and went right to bullshit. I just bullshit.
When you say I was in the Catholic Church, went straight to bullshit, you were in bullshit.
Yeah. Well, as I got older, hi Harry, by the way, nice to meet you.
Hi.
As I got older in the Catholic Church, I just started because I didn't really care anyways because I was ADD and I was trying to play with things and I was flipping through the Bible, not really reading it. You know, I was fidgety and wasn't paying attention. And I got a little older and I was like, wait a minute. What the hell is going on here? And that was it for me. After that, I just, by the time I was like 13, I figured it was bullshit. By the time I was 16, I was done. So
I remember my middle school biology class convinced me there was no room for God.
there you go.
Because I was led to believe God was like making people in his little Santa's workshop up in heaven, right? Nah, it's a sperm and an egg, bro. There's no room for God. I'm biology pill.
You're lucky though, Jen. Yeah. You're lucky though, Jen. You were born in a generation where they're starting to actually teach children things. You know, when we were kids, they just like, here, learn this, get through. There was no, it was all like out of the textbook shit, and they picked the textbooks, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whereas I went from Anglicanism to Judaism to atheism.
I saw a
circuitous route.
I saw a show with Matt Dillahunty, and the question that was debated was, and I think it's an interesting one, somebody called in and said, if you have somebody who's agnostic and has sort of stopped believing in certain parts of Scripture, why would you argue that? And I think Matt Dillahunty's point, which is the same as mine, if you give them that, they will stick to their faith like they have a salad bar. Pick and choose this, not that, pick and choose that, Holy Scripture, not that, and it lasts longer. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can ask Neil what your opinion is on this.
I would very much agree. That's a brilliant way to look at it. It's like a big buffet, and you can pick and choose the stuff you want to eat or believe. You just grab your plate and I believe that. I'll have some of that. Oh, that sounds reasonable. I'll believe that and have some of that. And yeah, it's exactly like that.
Avoid anything with mayonnaise and Marmite, and
I like
be fine.
You do know that after Jesus was crucified and he came back, he could no longer walk on water because he had holes in his feet.
Sank right down.
I feel like a lot of Christians
breach in the hole.
A lot of Christians pick and choose what to believe. My parents do that, and to me, it's just like, well, if some of it you don't believe in, if some of it you know is bullshit, how can you believe any of it? Because it's like, once you lie to me once, everything you say is now in question.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. That's right.
But you know, you're fighting people who are being so indoctrinated that they don't know. To take away Christianity for a moment and take away Judaism and go to Afghanistan. These MF of runners of that place, they're misogynist. When they tell the world what they're going to do, they tell the world that they're going to have females free, but under Sharia law, and we know what that means. And it's almost horrendous how the world accepts that. So it's always easier when you just switch and look at somebody else's belief. That's the only way you can get out of your own.
Yeah.
It's an oxymoron.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I always come back to this. People say, well, you're just choosing to believe. Well, I really don't think that we choose our beliefs. We're either convinced of something or we're not, right? So, I mean, I was convinced that we were being visited by aliens from other worlds for years until I actually sat down.
We are. You know what they do when they come here? They're so intelligent that they can fly millions of light years. Then they land in a forest in America and anally probe two idiots without a teeth.
With no one seeing it. No one saw it.
Yeah. Here's the thing. They haven't found any of the probes yet.
That is the same as God. No one sees him either.
That's right. The aliens have one thing up on the God prospect. Oh, I don't know what the noise is coming from, but someone's screaming in the background.
Not me.
Aliens have one thing over this. At least there's blurry footage of them.
Right.
Did you guys see that latest one on someone's security camera? The alien walking down next to the car and walking out.
No, it's
It
probably.
looks like a really skinny guy in a costume being silly.
Yes, I've seen that
with some kind of prosthetic on his face.
Probably. Everyone wants to be viral, so they'll do just about anything to get there.
Has anyone
true.
seen the show The Curse of Skinwalker Ranch?
No.
I heard of it.
Can I ask
Go ahead, Harry.
this group, where are you coming from? Where are you?
UK.
Indiana.
Story time, when I go back from Stockholm, so I will be there on Monday.
Which bit of the UK? North, south, east, west? Bits
London.
with petrol, bits
London.
without? Oh, you're in a bit without petrol.
I don't have a car, so I don't care. And
Yeah.
then we have
Let's put it this way. It's not just petrol you won't have. You won't have heating gas, you won't have food, and very soon you won't have a government.
Then I go back to Canada.
Sensible person.
Hey, we'll see you when you get here.
I used to live in Toronto, and I still have a young daughter there and a son, granddaughter, his wife. And in London, I have a daughter and 3 grandkids. So, Kyle, where are you from?
I'm from Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Is that
so
a tough
sorry.
place to be an atheist, Indiana?
It is. I have actually only met 2 other atheists in this town. So everyone else is either diehard about Jesus or about Trump or both.
Oh, that is the state of let's convert all the gay people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
terrible.
how they think there.
I would love to
I
get out of
think-
here.
Indiana amazes me. In 2008, it voted for Barack Obama. It just amazes me.
Yeah, the place that spawned Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
Dave, you're from?
The UK. I
the
was
UK.
born in London, and then I've just gradually moved further and further to the west. And then, yeah, so I did just a brief recap. Everybody else knows, but I did a couple of summers in America down the west coast, and then that started my podcast, and then I ended up writing a book on logical fallacies, and the second one's about to come out.
Mm-hmm. You all have very interesting lives. And B,
I'm in New Mexico.
isn't that another place where it's a little tough?
No, actually, where I live is great. I live outside a very progressive art type city, and there's like gay and trans people everywhere here. We have everything except for we have a very small handful of black people, but otherwise than that, it's pretty diverse here.
And then we have somebody who doesn't show her name. She's just a crazy
I am
Crazy Cat
Diana,
Lady is wonderful.
and
Lady
I
Di.
am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the most annoying sports team on the planet.
Which
Wait,
one?
which
Though?
one?
Pittsburgh has more than one.
The Steelers.
Sorry about
We're-
that.
You're talking the Pirates, the Penguins, the
Steelers of the ignoring.
Oh, Steelers.
Yeah. The
Pittsburgh
Steelers.
Steelers,
Yeah.
they suck.
Distillers. Distillers.
I am a baseball
They have that there,
Horrible
too.
logo.
I'm a baseball girl in a football town. It's horrible.
I will have to let my friend here go. So I will have to, he has about an hour's drive to get back to where he is from. I really want to thank you. I thought we had an interesting conversation. You led me
I
nicely.
did too.
I hope it was enjoyable. And
Absolutely
I
it
hope
was.
the audience will like it.
I'm
you.
sorry
And-
I missed it. I just got back from dialysis, and I
Oh,
unfortunately
sorry.
missed the. But
Well,
that's
You'll
just
have to
way more-
rewatch it, Diana. It was good.
Yeah,
Harry's great.
I intend to.
What you need to do is not pray.
Right, absolutely.
Check.
I think-
Got that down pat.
The praying that my grandmother had me do at the age of 3 is what I think got me into this situation. It just took another 61 years. That's all.
I may contact you, Neil, because somewhere in the near future, I have an idea for a final prayer that we should go out and force the Pope to do.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
That sounds great.
That's interesting.
Have a good evening and thank you so much. It's getting
Bye, Harry.
almost 11 p.m. here, and he's
Yeah.
got to drive an hour home. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. I
Oh,
really
my.
enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thanks, Harry, for being
Harry,
here
it
with
was
us.
a
Harry.
pleasure to meet
Good to
you.
meet you.
Bye bye.
Take care.
Vad fan gör jag det här?
In comes
Magic
the helping hand.
Magic hand.
The large
Follow the
arm
squares
pushes
again.
the button.
It's thing. Or if you know any of the Clive Barker stories, it's one of the hand from the body politics stories.
Yes, I was in London
You got
today. I was in London today, and I got very, very wet because it's been raining all day
Yeah, I bet.
long.
I was going to say, who was she?
that
But
kind
whatever.
of wet. Yeah, that's who was she?
Yeah, I may do only
See, it's like,
bards.
yeah, we get
I
along.
may do only bards, but today was the weather.
Oh shit!
I went into the Hidden London tour today.
Ooh,
So
sounds posh.
I got to wander around a disused tram station.
Oh, yummy.
Fun.
Disused tram
Hear
station
about
underneath a motorway.
Yes, Dave?
I was going to say, did you hear about the story about those explorers? They're not like professional explorers, but they go out and they like properly
Ford
plan
Explorer?
shit, and they go out and like they go to the London Underground
What,
stations that
urbexes?
no longer like they're out of service, and then they went down so deep they ended up in like MI5 and they got arrested.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. They're called the Guerrilla Explorers. Yeah, I know that story.
Yeah,
I follow the Guerrilla Explorers, and what they did is they went down into these tunnels, and they didn't know where these tunnels led, so they just kept going and kept going and kept going, and it found out that these tunnels were actually secret escape tunnels that led into the Secret Intelligence Service buildings at Vauxhall Cross.
Oops.
Wow.
Did any of them end up leading to underneath the Denver airport too?
Hey,
There's a
I'm in
whole thing
Denver.
about that.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. How'd this happen?
Oh
Well,
dear,
I
I'm
didn't
in
realize
Denver.
the tube went that far.
I mean, I knew it was a long ride, but
The problem is, if you go down the wrong parts of the London tunnel network, you can end up in some very, very dirty rivers that no longer have exposure to the outside world, shall we say. So there's a river called the River Fleet, which is apparently the most polluted river in the whole of Europe, because it is just where they dump raw sewage. They just dump raw sewage
and
into it.
note
yummy.
everyone, it's Europe.
Europe.
No making fun.
Oh, no. My ego loves the attention.
Yeah, yes. I was gonna say Phoebe doesn't mind. Trust me. Yeah, it's not a thing.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I've seen every message in the private chat, yet it's telling me there's still an unseen message. And I'm like,
That
where
happens.
is it?
It happens to me all the time when I'm streaming, Neil. I don't know why. It doesn't happen when I'm in the panel, but if I'm
Yeah.
running the stream, it happens, and I can't find anything that I didn't see.
Yeah, I know. Me too. And I'm like,
Drives
okay, I've
me
seen
nuts. Yeah.
StreamYard. Hey, StreamYard. Wake the fuck up.
Is anybody in there?
Anyone?
Hey, where's
Anyone?
the duck? Where's the duck
Anyone?
gone? Duck, go.
DuckDuckGo. That's another search engine, isn't it?
It is, yes.
It
Well,
is.
it was.
Was, yeah.
Oh, did it
Duck,
fall
go and
apart?
ask Jeeves. They folded.
Oh,
What about Bing? Is Bing still a thing?
Bing is
Yeah.
shit, but it's still going. because
Bing
it's
is
not-
full of viruses, man. Every time I
Yeah.
click on something, and it's Bing. My computer goes.
and it
We
had to
didn't
has
go to
restart
this link to spare you from the shitty virus that was about to upload
Yeah.
a bunch of bullshit porn onto your computer.
Yeah, just shut down your computer right now. Yeah, I've had that happen.
Remember, if your friends send it to you, you can phone a show and complain about it.
There you go. Which show can we phone to complain?
Oh,
I
the
guess you
worrying
could call
thing is
me.
the worrying thing is the caller's name.
Damn it,
shares
Neil.
The caller's name shares their name with the person who it is there. But it's not that B. Another person called B phoned in to the Transatlantic Call-In Show and said, "Hello. Friends of mine are sending me transsexual porn, and I keep clicking on it. I think I might like it. Please help."
Don't help. Just go find you a transsexual and date them. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need help. Just if
Yeah.
it turns you on, enjoy it.
Yeah, figure it all
Fuck
out
it.
then.
Yeah, fuck it.
You only live once, right?
Yeah.
Yo!
I mean, there's been times I thought I wanted to try things, and I was with someone and decided at the beginning, never mind. I was wrong. I don't like
Yeah.
that. It's
Been there
okay.
too. Yeah.
Well, never mind. I was right. I do like that.
Of course you do,
Yeah,
Phoebe.
exactly. Well, if you don't explore, you'll never know, right? So
It's that's the point, you know. It's what life is all about, is checking shit out and
yeah,
seeing
Why
what
I
makes
love
you
traveling.
happy and finding your path and figuring out who the fuck you are.
That's why I love traveling. So where have people traveled in the world? Where's the most far-flung place people have traveled?
I have not gone anywhere far
The
from.
farthest place
West
I've
Coast.
traveled was China.
Which
Cool.
bit of China? That's enormous.
Well, I've been all across China. I went to Shanghai. I went to Xi'an. I went to a small village near the Yangtze River. Where
Nice.
else did I
Yangtze.
go? I went all
yeah.
across China. So
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, we say it like that, Phoebe, too, just without the British accent. That's all.
Yeah. Exactly. I've been to
Peasant simpletons.
I've been to the Riviera Maya in Mexico, and I've been
Commonwealth.
to Costa Rica. Commonwealth. So that's it for
We're
me.
gonna have to
Nothing too
colonize
exciting.
better.
One of the best
It's a
places
joke,
I've ever
people.
been to. One of the best places
Yeah.
I've ever
No
been
more
to,
colonizing.
and one of the places that you should go before you die is Iceland. If you ever
Yes.
get a
I've
chance
actually
to go
always
to
wanted to
Iceland,
go to
I would
Iceland. I
very
also
much
want to go
like that.
New Zealand and Bermuda. Yeah, I just want to go everywhere.
I just want to go all over Scandinavia.
Yeah, I just want to go all over the globe. I've been to a lot of places. I've been on.
Exactly.
Let's see. I've been on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continents already. So there's only 2 left.
Nice.
So-
Which 2 are missing?
Australia and Antarctic. And I really don't think I'm going to be going to the Antarctic.
Yeah, I was gonna
anytime
say, do you
soon, but
really want to go there though?
I kind of
maybe
want
it's
to
a
go.
cruise.
Kind of.
I thought you were going to
Penguin.
say who would want to go to Australia, but yeah, all right.
I kind of want to get lost in the Arctic or the Antarctic. Either one would work for me. I can't do well in cold, but like,
Well, if you go with like some government expedition or something, they'll take care
but
of your
I want
ass.
to.
You'll
I want to
be
get
fine.
lost. I want to get lost.
So
I
which
want to
government?
panic.
No,
So-
you don't.
Hey, Jonathan.
So,
Hey, Neil.
oh, hi, Jonathan. So he snuck in there. You see, he's snuck in. You see?
Oh, I saw him. Oh, I was watching him. I had an
We
eye
had
on
the
him.
proper code to sneak in the back door, so we let him in the back door. Oh, that could be misconstrued.
Wow, Neil.
Yeah, you let.
So
you
far,
let-
I've only
I
met
think you
one
took
met
that
one
too far
person who
with
let me in the back
Jonathan
door.
of all people.
Whereas
I
I did my
We
gap
expect
year
those
traveling
allegations, but
Southern
not
Africa.
from you, Neil.
I spent 3 months once traveling Southern Africa, which was really enlightening.
I thought you were
Starting
going
in
to say
South
you
Africa.
spent 3 months in the back door one time. That's going to go, wow.
No, I did South
Like
Africa,
Lemmy Winks.
I
in
didn't-
South Park.
I didn't think anybody soaked in the butthole.
Hey, there's nutrients, man.
No kink shame in here, man. Do whatever
Yeah,
you
I mean,
want.
whatever, do what you wanna do, right?
As long
Plowing
as
your
it's
own furrow.
consensual. It's got to be consensual.
Yes,
That's the only-
consensual. Big key word. Yes.
All I can say
Yes.
is you're plowing your own furrow.
That's right. That's right.
Guy said Neil has the open backdoor policy.
Hey, Sam Cows!
Hi, Sam.
We've
Sam.
now got Hollywood Squares going.
Hello, Sam.
Probably not
Should
around
we-
for excessively long, but figured I'd drop by and say hi. I
Yeah,
went,
no,
I wonder if
definitely.
Neil's got a show tonight. And then I
do.
open it up and it's like, oh, you're already going.
Yeah, well, I
I'm
had a
glad you-
guest in Stockholm, so it had to be earlier.
I'm glad you came in. We had to outnumber the cishets. Good job.
But yes, back to what I was saying. So I went to South Africa, Swaziland, Mozambique, Zimbabwe,
There we go.
Botswana, and Namibia. And that was some of the most eye-opening times of my life. Seeing the salt pans of Namibia was just... Sorry, Botswana. So the salt pans of Botswana is just like... The Makati Caddy. I will never forget the Makati Caddy as long as I live.
Apparently, you appeared by will, Jonathan.
Hey,
it
I know
divine
Will. He's a
will?
great guy.
Now, here's a question. Was it divine will?
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you, when we were growing up, they were always shooting at that motherfucker. I always felt bad for him. Shoot at Will. Shoot at Will. I
Fire
don't know
at
what he ever
will.
did.
Ugh.
My old guitar player's name was Will.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure I'm glad that never happened at any of our shows.
Fire at Will. Damn, I stand right next to this fucker.
There's Will with a guitar, just dodging bullets and shit.
Was that his form of shred? Were you shredding the bullets?
Yeah, more like shredding the guitar, right?
I honestly kind of wish that. Okay, I had the name in my head and it fell out. once again, my brain's like, you don't get to remember anything today.
Neil's not even high yet, man.
Yeah,
Katie.
Katie, she can shred like nobody's business. I kind of wish she lived close to me because I'd have her in the band. Nate, what's going on?
Hey,
Welcome back.
Hey, my
let's try
family
this
just
again,
came home, so I got to leave because my family is going to be really loud, and I
Take
got to
care, Jen.
go. So,
Well,
bye, guys.
if it gets calmer, Jen, you're always welcome back in.
If it gets calmer, I'm smoking weed. That's the only reason it's going to get
What?
calmer.
I smoke weed before the crazy shit happens. Are you kidding?
Way
No,
ahead of you.
I'm saying the only way it will get
Oh, like
calmer is if I'm
amateur.
smoking weed.
Yeah, you got to learn how to pregame, Jen.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
man.
you guys don't get me. You guys
We'll
don't
teach
get me
you.
at all.
We'll teach you when you get to ball.
Hey,
You pregame.
before I go, hi, I'm Genesis Undead. You should check out Nat One Heroes. It's a Dungeons and Dragons role-playing group here on YouTube and Twitch. We go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you miss our show, that's fine. You can either watch the VOD on Twitch or you can wait till Fridays where it will be uploaded on YouTube. We got clips that I'm personally editing. The things I find funny in the episode are going to be edited down into like 1 minute long clips, uploaded to YouTube. So if you don't have the time to watch the full show, you can watch the clips and get most of the funny content out of it. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a stream soon with Phoebe and Ben. Phoebe, who is on the stream right now, Phoebe. It's gonna be great where I talk about gender critical arguments that I've been getting and how to fucking what's the term? Debunk them. Yeah.
I was going
Now
to say
I'm done.
shit on turfs, but however you want to word that.
Same diff.
I don't want to just shit on turf, so I want to have like good arguments because like not gonna lie, I'm kind of dumb with this shit. Like I
We're
know
all done with
trans
it,
women
yeah.
aren't rapists,
Yeah.
but I don't know why.
Well, thank you for that clarification. Congratulations.
So that's all I got
State
to
the obvious
show.
game.
That's the two things I got to show. Thank you guys so much.
Well, hopefully maybe you can jump in a little bit later. We should be going for a little while longer, at least another hour and a half. So,
Okay.
if you can, jump back in, Jen.
Yeah, I'll see. All right, bye.
Okay.
But yeah,
Fun fact,
speaking
there
of-
have been
speaking of
more
Katie, she was-
Republican lawmakers convicted of sex crimes in bathrooms than trans people in the United States.
That's true. Yep.
There you go.
So not shocked right
Not
now.
surprising. at all,
Right?
yeah.
Surprising literally nobody.
But yeah, Neil, speaking of Katie, she was once featured in Metal Hammer magazine.
Yes.
Wow.
I know. She's fucking. Her guitar playing
There-
skills blew my mind. Like it's unbelievable.
Who
There is
are
one-
you talking about?
There is one claim to fame that Katie Montgomery and I both have. We have both been attacked for our musical skills by Graham Linehan. She was called a failed thrash metal guitarist, and I was called a failed death metal singer.
Failed. I like how they start that with the failed.
Well,
Like,
look,
fuck
there you go. That's the name of your band. Failed.
That's
Failed.
pretty good.
The name of my band is going to be Sauna Queens.
Sauna
Oh,
Queens.
God. I had to make it a little too girly there. You need some badass name. Failed is good.
Sauna Death. There you go.
Sonnet.
Or Death Sauna. There you go.
Oh,
I like
that
that.
I like.
I like that.
I like
The
Death
thing was,
Sauna.
though, the retort that both Katie and I did, Katie went, nah, mate, it's not thrash, it's shred. And I went, nah, it's not death, it's heavy metal, mate. Get it right.
Heavy metal. Metal
I think you
has
should call it
many
the
categories.
You should call it the sex sauna.
The sex sauna.
That'd be more likely with Phoebe anyway. She's
Sauna
brought
of
up.
pleasure.
Pleasure sauna.
Come on in. It's going to heat up real quick.
Steamy, hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, there you
Steamy,
go.
hot, hot, hot.
There you go.
There we go. That's better.
This shit keeps up, Neil. I'm gone, man.
You going to the sauna?
Nah,
charge
dude,
you
I'm
for
around the
entry.
opposite direction.
Hey, Ben, hey, B, I won't charge you for entry.
Oh,
Ain't nobody gonna charge me for entry. I ain't worried about it. That's not the point. No, I'm just being an asshole.
hey, Nate,
cannot-
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Are you involved with the Halloween episode for nonprofits?
I am not on the Halloween episode, but I am on the Veterans Day episode.
Okay, because I thought we wanted to do an episode together at one time, right? Have the full representation of PC, man.
Yes,
But,
we definitely should. We definitely should. But there were less veterans than there were people interested in Halloween, so I kind of had to. They kind of volunteered me for the Veterans Day one instead. And I'm on. I think I'm on like 5 shows this month, so they didn't. It's a little bit.
Well,
too
next
much
month there is a very weird there is a very weird episode of Secular Sexuality coming up in November. It's going to be weird.
Yeah, it's going to be truly bizarre. I hear there's some new guest that wanted to be on SecX and scratch it off her bucket list. Who could that be?
Some ice hockey man apparently was desperate to get me on.
Yes. I begged and pleaded.
He was
ice
very
hockey.
desperate.
Oh, puck.
I figured.
Ice hockey, man. Mm.
Good old puck.
That's what he's been brought down to. He'll be sad.
No, he'll like that.
He would understand. He's actually coming up next year to catch a Vancouver Canucks game, just so that he can get a hockey puck from an actual Canucks game. And he's like, "Hey, do you want to meet up, Nate?" And I'm like, "Well, that's like 5 hours from where I live
for a game." Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have called me. I'd go with him.
That's what I said. I said you could talk to Neil. Neil's like right there.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be in Detroit in Christmas time, and he's driving from wherever he is in Ohio all the way to Detroit just for a Red Wings game. He's going to drive back the same day. I mean,
that's not that far.
That's not that far. No.
Yeah, Ohio to Detroit.
In December.
Yeah, to be fair, United States people have a warped sense of what constitutes a decent drive.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's going to be in December into Michigan, and it's going to be like 6 foot of snow everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I don't
so.
want to hear it, Jonathan, because I did a 27-hour drive from Ohio to here.
B, aren't you a trucker?
Shut up. Not anymore.
See, I feel like I might have mentioned this before, Phoebe, but I once did a 3-day trip from Cornwall to Manchester. It should not have taken 3 days.
No, guess what? The fact that it took 3 days is ridiculous.
Did you guys ride bikes or walk?
Did you walk?
I mean, it's pretty small where you live.
They went all the way around the outside of the island.
Oh, we had several car accidents.
Walk around the outside.
We had several car accidents on the way back.
You personally, or
several?
I'm not riding with you guys ever, Sam. Nope, forget it.
My stepmom was driving. In fairness, I was like 15 at the time.
I figured maybe you did it on a bicycle like Mr. Pither from that one Monty Python episode. He's got his little tin cans hanging off the back.
Put it this way, from where I live, I can be in Manchester in under 2 hours.
Yep. I mean, fucking King Arthur could have done it quicker, so...
2 hours.
It's a
you can't even drive across Rhode Island in 2 hours.
It's a 35-minute train journey to Gatwick Airport. Because it's an internal flight, you can just walk in, and it's like 15 minutes before you get on the plane. The flight is 26 minutes, and then you just got to get out the other side. So depending on how long you decide you're going to wait at Gatwick Airport, you could be in Manchester in under half an hour.
Yeah. It was not fun because I was stuck in the car with a 6-year-old at the time.
You were stuck in the car with your identical twin. Why don't we know about this?
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh, shots fired.
Here we go. It's turning out to be the UK stream over here. We're going to have to back out, guys.
Well, you've only got me for another 20 minutes max, so...
Yeah, in fairness, I'm going to be ducking out in a few minutes, but then I'll be back in about half an hour.
Why? What's up? Where are you heading to, Sam?
I promised to read one of my partners to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Aww. What a sweetie.
That is sweet.
I'd do the same if I could read, but you know.
I just offer to screw them to sleep, but you know sometimes they get mad at me. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but that always works.
It usually does.
Oh, geez.
Thank you.
Who's got the soundboard, Dave?
It's not me.
Not you? Uh-oh.
Nope. Try again.
Oh no, I've never used a soundboard. No, I'm on iPad at the minute. I'm designing a second game. I haven't even released the first one yet, but that's not the point.
But that's not the point. We're gonna make another one now.
I'm just gonna make it. I'm not gonna release it. I'll let you know it.
Well, so then who did the Brumtse?
God.
In other words, Kyle.
No.
God, I'm right here.
Dog. Dog did it.
Was it you, John?
No.
Nate, was it you?
Oh, Nate's muted.
Well,
I was just answering to the name God. I wasn't saying I did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it you, Sam? Yeah, it was Sam.
Yep.
Is this Neil Bernstein's after show or an episode of Friends?
I don't know.
Supposed
Supposed to be the former. Most likely it's the latter.
I could
It's too
live
funny
without
to
the
be an
laugh
episode
track.
of Friends.
Shots fired.
Hey Neil,
guys watch
can I do a shameless plug?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
You do a shameful plug if you like.
Yeah, shameful. Well, it depends on where you're coming from, I guess. But I'm on Nonprofits tomorrow with ex-Christian Aaron, who I understand is a friend of yours,
Yes.
and Jenna Mayu and Laura McGee.
Oh, I'm
they
so
went
jealous.
with
I
the
love Jenna.
title. Yeah,
Jenna's good people.
Great. She's great.
Anyway, let him finish.
I wanted the title. I suggested Bible illiteracy, bad for your coochie. They went with Kenneth Copeland flies a plane to deny COVID or something like that. And then I was like, no, wait, I have a better one. Call it 3 Girls and 1 Gay. They didn't bite, though. They didn't bite.
It's really sad they missed that opportunity, man.
Right?
It's not right.
Cancel them.
It's not right.
I'm
Now,
Cancel
let's not
nobody.
get carried away.
No, guys in the chat, we are not going to sing the Brady Bunch theme song.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
no?
No.
There's the story.
No, we'll
No.
spare you. Trust me.
No, we ain't doing that shit.
Because according to the way the layout is right now, Diana happens to be Alice.
Oh, yay.
I was saying, I don't know whether she's going to thank you or smack you, Neil. I'm more
Hashtag
disappointed that Kyle is Mrs. Brady. No, actually, it would be Nate, but not the point. Either one, I don't think it'll work.
Wait,
I think I'm more the housekeeper than
Who-
Mrs. Brady. But, you know.
who else
That's
has
Alice.
the Mario
That's who-
coin sound?
To
Sam.
Crazy cat lady.
Because now I got to do this.
Shit. Now I got it.
I already took my hit too.
All right, who's got the crinkly paper? This isn't an ASMR.
I don't know,
channel.
but boy, it's irritating.
Dave. Because I can't see his
Damn.
hands, right? So.
I have a
No, it's not
pen
Nate.
in my hand. I am drawing.
It may or may
Why
not
am I the
be-
fucking scapegoat here?
It's
It
there.
may or may not be me opening chocolate.
You
sure
know
it's
it can't
not.
be me because I got both hands full.
It's like playing a game of Clue.
Hey, I have a question for the panel here.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
Go for it.
I got my second shot yesterday.
Mhm.
My husband he was off work for a day. He felt like shit. And I gotta say, I am not feeling too great today. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's because of the shot or if it's just unrelated.
Which one did you
but,
get?
Moderna.
Moderna,
I felt
shot.
like you.
That's normal.
I felt like you. The first
I
shot was
had
actually worse
Pfizer.
for me than
Same.
the second.
Yeah.
The first shot I had like no energy and just like that's about it. But and of course the pain from the shot. But other
Yeah,
than that, it
right.
was nothing. I took the day off work. Big deal.
The second one had me on my butt the rest of the
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. I'm like, I mean, I could
Yeah.
go to work, but I really don't want to. I just kind of feel like, ugh.
Don't, man. Rest it out.
Yeah.
So I had the
didn't bother me at all.
AstraZeneca jab. I had the AstraZeneca jab, and it knocked me out for a week.
Wow.
And then the second one, I was out for a weekend. And I've been called to have my booster shot because I'm lucky like that.
I had the Pfizer one. I was knocked out for a weekend by the first one and 4 days by the second.
See, I couldn't take the Pfizer one because I've got allergies, and they went, "No, you need to have the AstraZeneca one."
See, this is weird because Guy Gears says Moderna is stronger than Pfizer, and second shot is always worse. But first one is the one that bothered me.
The Johnson & Johnson one is the strongest one because it's the single dose jab.
Yeah. Also, nobody fucking has it anymore.
I know a few people that had Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, I know a couple folks, but once it was linked to most of the blood clot issues that came up, they kind of stopped doing that one.
So now they're exporting it to poorer countries.
Yeah.
I want to point out that Mark is absolutely correct from what I've seen. And I deal with a lot of patients at work that get COVID vaccines and stuff and then call with concerns. There is no consistency to it. It doesn't matter which one you got. Some people say some say, well, I had it before, so when I got the second shot, I was sick. Well, I don't know if I had it or not. I don't remember having it. I don't think I had it. I could have, but the second shot kicked my ass.
Yeah.
And I
had no problem.
Like 12 hours. See, 12 hours after I got my second shot, I like woke up in the morning. I felt like shit.
Well,
and
it's
by the time
and we're all different, so
yeah, well, that's the point. It just depends on lots of things, It's I mean, I'm very resistant to the flu. I never get the flu, but apparently, if I have COVID, I'm going to feel like crap.
But here's another thing I wanted to ask, because people are from different parts of the world here. How does the vaccine passport style things work in your country? So how do you verify to somebody? So you're traveling internationally and they require to see that you have been vaccinated. How does it work in different countries?
I have no idea. We don't even have any kind of a passport.
I got my vaccine.
People are making up fake ones and handing them out. I don't know.
Yeah,
because
that's
in
the
UK
problem.
we've got a centralized healthcare database called NHS Digital, and you download an app, and it has a QR code that can be scanned.
Oh yeah, we know all about it. Everybody's talking about it, but they're not doing that over here.
We have that as well. The whole universal healthcare thing, Canadians, and Health Canada has an app, kind of the same thing. You get a QR code, and you can just save it to your phone and scan it. Right now, we've still got like paper, little cardboard vaccine passports that they're accepting, I think, until the end of October. And then after that, you have to be on the Health Canada website or the Health Canada app.
In the UK,
no, you need them now, Nate. It was till the end of September.
In the UK,
to my awareness,
but you can still get in with the cards, though. I got into a restaurant.
It's up to the retailer or location manager or whatever.
Oh, I went into Kelly O'Brien's the other day, and they didn't even ask. Four of us went in. Didn't even ask.
To my awareness, Phoebe, what you described as the UK ones is currently only in Scotland, and I just Googled it, and the news seems to agree with me.
Okay, so I'm getting confused with Scotland then. But I had to travel internationally, and I needed to get the app. You download the NHS app, and you could just log in, and then you get your things on the NHS app. I know, I travelled with it.
This is fair.
Let me see.
I trust the news. Not very much nowadays.
I have kind of an anti-vaxxer at my work. I don't know if he's vehemently anti-vax, but I keep razzing him about it because he's like, "Oh yeah, there's a comedy show," and I'm like, "Well, Dave, if you were vaccinated, you could
go to that comedy show."
Yeah, and then so I told him I was getting my second shot Friday, and he's like, "Oh yeah," I'm like, "Yeah, I can give you a ride if you want. You can come get your first shot, and then you can, go out and eat and live like a normal person." He's like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm like, okay, well, I scheduled it for 3:40 so that I could, go to work and then go get vaccinated after, and scheduled it on a Friday so that if I didn't feel good the next day, I would be off. Now, as it happened, they wanted me to work Saturday, but I'm like, no. Anyway, so he's like,
There you go.
don't you think it's bad that you have to book a day off or book your vaccine because you know it's going to make you feel bad? And I'm like, I mean, I guess it's unfortunate that I'm probably going to feel under the weather, but it's better than dying of a completely preventable disease. Dave.
Right. Dave. Why is the guy always named Dave? What's up with that?
Right?
Dave, Chad.
Luckily, the guy up in the
There are
corner
just
is
some
David.
names that indicate
but-
people are dicks.
Yeah.
Yes. Present Dave notwithstanding.
Well, no, he's got a whole phrase after his. He's good.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah,
cool
if you
nickname.
keep adding letters, it's better. Like what King Hoban does.
Isn't he in jail right now?
Yes, I believe he is.
Yeah.
Domestic
really
abuse.
nice.
Sit there and rot for all I care.
I think it's just only like 30 days, but it's pretty satisfying to know he is.
What do you think you're your leader now, motherfucker? Sorry. I get petty sometimes.
You guys heard that Pat Robertson is stepping down as the host of the 700 Club?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, how old is he? 80? No,
He's
100?
91. 91.
Do you know? Hey, man, here's an interesting story for you. My sister worked for him.
What?
Oh, damn.
She was a secretary in one of his main offices in Virginia. And so my sister's like this Baptist / Methodist, very religious, but a good Christian, like not an asshole. Like she really cares and loves everybody and will help anybody. That's how she is. She's amazing. Anyways, so she went working there, thought, oh, I'm going to go work for this corporation and make a difference and all, right?
Yeah.
2 months. My sister, who never quits a job, who spent years in the Navy, who is always dedicated and loyal, 2 months she quit. She said those are the most horrid people she has ever worked with in her life.
Damn.
And she was in the Navy, and she couldn't take dealing with them because they were so horrid to each other and the way they talked to everybody, and they were a bunch of dickheads, and they were pompous asses and egotistical and everything else. And they tried to treat her like slave labor, and she was like, what the fuck? I came to work for a Christian corporation. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not saying anything. I left it alone. I didn't rub any salt in the wound or anything. But yeah. She met him
I'm
too.
gonna
She
duck
met
out
him.
for a
He's a
bit.
dick.
Neil, that's what
They're
the
like,
UK is.
well, Jesus did say to give your money away to the poor. We're just cutting out the middleman. You
Yeah,
should be
yeah,
thanking
yeah.
us.
We were poor once,
Yeah.
centuries ago. Our ancestors were. Yeah, absolutely. We need it.
All that
Has any-
atheist
guys-
online
Hang on,
shit money
guys.
that
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
Hold on.
Sam, you're taking off for a bit?
Yeah, I shall be back in a little while.
It's-
As-
he's heading
as
into
they
Mario
exit.
fucking quick. Yeah. There you go. Fuck.
Fuck.
I already emptied mine.
And then mine goes off.
Yeah, but, I'm definitely poor. 500 years ago, my family didn't have $1 to their name.
You know what? I agree with that statement.
My family
Yeah,
actually settled the town that I'm in.
Nice.
All that money's gone. I mean, with the amount of spices in my cabinet, I guess I'd be rich a few hundred years ago, but
It's all relative, isn't
Right.
it?
Are we
Oh,
talking like
relative.
Dune spice, or are we talking like
Yeah,
something
I'm talking about like spice.
like Arrakis? Like
Oh,
that would be
I
cool.
thought he meant weed. I didn't know.
I mean, I got that too, but that's a different story.
Ooh, we got to talk after the show.
Dallas.
I need those like glowing blue eyes, baby. Everybody who isn't a fan of Dune is like, what the hell are they talking about?
I saw Dune for the first time last weekend. Wonderful film.
I need to see it. It seems right.
Holy
up my
cow.
alley.
Dallas,
Oh,
what's
it's
going
look
on,
pretty
Dallas?
good.
I found it boring.
Spice melange.
The other
think I
person
fell
from
asleep.
Alabama. The other singular atheist from Alabama. Wait, no, there are 3 of us.
There are 3 of you.
Yeah.
Is it Alabama
Dallas,
that's got
Dallas,
the...
tell me if you can relate to this. I had a possum crawl underneath my dishwasher yesterday. Can you relate, being in Alabama at all?
Possums don't really come into the house around here. So
Yeah.
Well, the less food they have out in nature, the more they're going to come in people's houses, and the more full the area is, more likely to get a possum in your house.
Well, when I lived in Tawasin, I used to go out and smoke doobies and smokes out front of the house I lived in. And there's a fence along the pathway to get to the lower houses along the beach.
Mhm.
And there was always a possum sitting up there. Always. Like every time I went out there, there's a fucking possum. So I became friends with this possum. And I'd go out there and I'd smoke with it. I'd go, hey, what's going on? And it'd just sit there and stare at me and
I can
lick
see
itself
that.
or something. But,
It's great conversation. It didn't say a word. Yeah.
It never went away. I didn't scare it. They're really not that afraid of people around here. So I'd just sit and I'd chat with them. And then I found out it wasn't him. It was actually bringing around its babies one time, the little fucking tiny little possums. Oh, so
Neil, the 604 possum tamer.
Well, this one now, when I see it outside, if the cat food bowl is empty, it lets me know. So, you know.
Oh, really?
Clearly, there's something going on.
It's like, dude, didn't you forget to feed us?
Well,
Dude,
they keep down
the
snakes.
cat.
They keep down ticks. Like, I got no problem with them.
Yeah,
Like, they're
they're
good
bug
animals.
eaters. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And when they're little, they're cute as hell. But when they get older, they kind of look monstrous. But they are definitely.
Did you ever hear the Appalachian folk horror story Talipo?
No.
I highly recommend finding it. It's great, but the key monster from that Talipo, I think of like a monstrous raccoon whenever, or not a raccoon, like a raccoon possum hybrid whenever I think of that, because my mom used to tell me that story as a kid.
A raccoon possum
Sorry,
hybrid.
Eddie.
What?
You being overseas, I imagine you.
I know what all three of those animals are, but you know.
You ever hear of Talipo?
Man bear pig.
Man bear pig.
I know man bear pig. The
What about the
South Park
jackalope? Are jackalopes
It's
real?
super ethereal.
Yes.
Super ethereal.
No, jackalopes are popular cryptids with what are those guys who use taxidermy to create cryptids? Is there a name for those guys?
Taxidermists.
I mean,
shady taxidermists.
Cryptozoological taxidermists.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
that's a lot of syllables, but okay.
That hit my syllable quotient for the day.
Yeah. Too many syllables, yellow card.
God damn
I'm
it.
I'm debating on having another drink.
I
feel like if I do,
unsafe.
Two of them.
I feel like if I do, I'm going to end up falling asleep, just like right now.
I know. I was thinking I should jump off here and take a nap.
Well, this might help, Jonathan. Try to stay awake with us. Please don't go to sleep during my stream. It would be
What
rude
happened?
to kick you
Oh.
out. No, I'm kidding.
Phoebe, before you go,
See, no, like the singing woke me up. Like, dude, I can go ahead and have that other drink.
I have that effect on people.
before
I mean,
you
no,
go,
I-
Oh,
Phoebe,
God, he's singing. Stop. My ears.
sorry to interrupt, but this Thursday, Arden of Eden is on Secular Sexuality with Stephanie Helms, and they are going to be talking about transitioning in the 70s versus transitioning in the current day.
Nice.
So I think that's going to be a really cool episode. Not humble brag, but I was the architect of that episode, so kind of that's kind of cool. But yeah, I thought you might be interested in that. It's going to be a great show.
You should watch my episode of Transition Stories with Jenny Morgan.
I actually have been perusing your channel, and once you're on, I'm hoping that we can plug you like crazy and get you like hundreds and hundreds of views.
But
That
yes,
just doesn't sound right.
That was a double entendre.
But yes, what I will say is the
you
interview with
mean
Jenny
that?
was all about transitioning in the 80s.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I got there first. I got there first.
Jenny
No,
has
this
been
is the 70s. Clearly different.
Jenny
Yeah,
has
and
been a
this is
trans
like
woman for 30 years now.
Wow.
So yeah,
Yeah.
30 plus years.
I think it's 33, maybe. I'm not sure.
Came out in the late 80s, yeah.
Well, but I mean, fully like everything's transition is complete.
Yeah.
30 years.
Finished in the very
Yeah.
late 80s. Started, I think it was late 70s, early 80s. So yeah.
Cool.
Nate, I beat the ACA to it.
You did. You beat us to it. But you know what? We were supposed to have Stephanie on like 2 months ago, and she had to cancel. So I'm gonna call it a draw.
I'm going to call it a wash.
Okay.
You're like the Black Knight from Monty Python's Holy Grail.
Oh man, I just put out a it's only a flesh wound meme today, which I never put memes out, but I saw that one and I had to share it.
It's but a flesh wound. Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Love that scene.
I can still kill you. No, you can't. You don't have any legs.
I'll bite you.
My favorite from that movie was the
You have
politically
no
aware
arms and no
peasant.
legs.
That was hilarious.
That's my personal. You can't expect to wield supreme executive power just see some watery tart through a sword at you.
That is my favorite line in anything ever, to be honest.
Yes,
How did you even get a coconut? I love that part too. It's
That
great.
movie's so good.
The swallow, the African
European
swallow.
It's such a strange
With a
way
good
to open the
tailwind.
film too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so funny.
So great.
I told them we already got one.
We're here to save you. No, it's fine. I can take them all myself.
Yeah. The Tower of Virgins.
No, it's fine. Don't save me. I'm fine. Really, I'm fine.
No,
hold on. I just saw Dallas's comment in the chat. I'll get on it.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan.
Oh, geez. Here we go. Sharon enjoying the possum.
Let's see.
I have a collector's script of that film that has a copy of the original draft in it, and there was a whole deleted scene with this King Brian and a whole like conversation about ants and his army of ants. It is truly bizarre. I can kind of see why they cut it.
Yeah,
right. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of so bad that it's good, to be fair, but.
Yeah, but they have some fucking genius stuff, like on their regular show, the X-Parrot sketch, and
all of it. It's just amazing.
Some of it's just, or the was it the old ladies club that reenacts the Battle of?
Oh God, yes, that one.
And they're just out in the water hitting each other with their purses. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Now I'm
jealous.
I used to do Monty Python skits. I took drama all through high school, and I always did Monty Python, not only because I'm a huge fan, but our drama teacher was British, so it was just an easy A anytime you did Monty Python.
Awesome. Yeah, I used to watch them. They come on. It would be the British Comedy Hour or whatever. There was a fourth one that I never really paid attention to, but it was always Benny Hill, Monty Python, and Dave Allen at large used to come on together. And most of Dave Allen was his couple. He'd do a couple of sketches over the show, but it'd be him sitting on his chair, missing the one finger, and drinking his scotch and telling jokes. And many of them would be considered a no-go these days. But he did tell them with a sense of satire as well. So
yeah.
And I was allowed to stay up late on those nights and watch the funny British shows, as my mom put them.
I'm still a big fan of Are You Being Served? I don't know if you guys have
I know, right?
Oh, yeah. Love that show.
Excuse me, sir. Are you being served?
Mr. Humphreys, are you free?
Are you free? I'm free.
Yeah.
Welcome with their kaleidoscopic hair. Oh my goodness. So legendary.
It was what was the bus one? On the Buses, I think it was called.
I don't know.
All the British bus drivers on the buses, I think. And
the
show that
all of these ones,
yeah. And the show that inspired Three's Company was called Man About the House. I used to watch that one.
Okay.
Using all the same names too, Jack Tripper and everything, but they were it was the British version. Yeah. Oh yeah. Long before
it was like the original The Office then?
Yep. It was a British show before it became Americanized.
Yeah.
And one show that was my all-time favorite, I mean, other than Doctor Who, of course, was Red Dwarf.
I heard good things about that. I've never watched it myself.
I've never watched it
love
either.
Red Dwarf.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah,
it's just
so
some of the individual episodes are like iconic. British comedy. It's just out there with like The Only Fools and Horses, Chandelier Scene. It's just it would be on a top 10 all time.
And somewhere I still have the VHS tape. Get your fucking trout mubbles of the bloopers from the show, which is hysterical. However, I think I gave it away to somebody. So, anyway.
Bummer, man.
Oh well.
Bummer. All right, quick question: who here watches It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Nope.
Nope. I mean, I have. I've
Again,
watched a few
heard of it.
episodes.
I've heard of all these
It was
things,
okay. I'm not too big on it.
No, B? How can you not love that show?
But I also
genius.
I will admit I never watched it from the beginning. I was like, so he was in the 6th season, and I watched a couple episodes with him, so I probably didn't understand what was going on anyway.
It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Next time I can hide my house for a few days, maybe I'll watch it.
Promise me you will.
I'm not promising shit, man. I'm ADD. I'll forget we even had this conversation in an hour.
Yeah.
I didn't take my pills today. I'm saving them for work.
That's fair.
How does this open? So a lot of times when people move in and out of our buildings, they leave little boxes in the mailroom area with free stuff. And I just happened to be going out to puff on a doobie one night, and I saw the box there. Some neighbors of mine that had moved out, and I found this in there. It's a little game thing. Would you rather?
Huh.
Right? It's never been opened, and I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to open this. Oh, it's still sealed. Okay, there we go. That's why I can't get the damn thing open.
That could be a fun game for here.
Right? Instead of like around the horn, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Let me see. Were they anal and put them on all? No, just 2 of the sides. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what kind of mischievous fun we can get up to.
Do it.
What's this, Neil proof? Fuck's sakes.
It's Canadian proof. That's why it was in their box of free stuff. They couldn't get it open either.
Yeah, no, it's got a little mini camera in there hidden too. So let's watch the idiot try and open the box up.
Right.
Here we see the native Canadian trying to get into a box. Well, that could be misconstrued.
In his natural habitat.
In his natural habitat. It's not natural. There's no beer or weed. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, hang on. All right, so I finally managed to get into it. So there's 2 little, like the way they've done them in a little triangular sort of.
Now you got to get those open.
Yeah, fuck, more packaging. Come on, people.
That shit must have came from the U.S., man. We overdo everything.
Hang on. It's any good Boy Scout.
That's awkward too.
Got to have a knife on you. Yeah, well. Leatherman. There you go. Yeah.
Say hello to everybody, Jimmy.
What's up?
Jimmy!
Hi. Camera's over here.
Hi, Jimmy.
So, when I met you, Nate, in person there over at the Timmy Hortons when he came down, what do we got here? Oh, good Lord. Hang on. Keep it there. Whoa, shit. Come on, Neil. You know how to use your hands.
Well, should I rotate it to... There we go. Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, not bad for a guy who's drunk.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. All right.
The possum looks better than Neil does, which is kind of to be expected. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Anyway, I was going to ask you if Jimmy was afraid after meeting me. It's like, wow, he's a big, burly, mean guy.
He was afraid, but not of you. He was more of Vancouver traffic.
Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, I got to figure out how the hell.
What the hell is it? I don't know. Nobody can see it but you, Neil.
While we wait, I'm going to refill my drink. That's what I'm going to do.
Instructions. Okay, these are all instructions, so we can put those on the bottom. Okay, because I'm a guy. We don't look at instructions or maps.
Nope.
Oh, James isn't afraid of big burly guys. My brother is like 6'3", probably, I don't know what, 250. He's like a much bigger version of me. And the first time he met James, he made some like off the cuff, sort of off-color gay joke, and James fucking slapped him across the face. He's like, "No, don't you do it." He still talks about that. He's like, "Man, don't piss off James. He will give you what for." I don't care.
That's great.
That was amazing.
That's fucking great, man.
As a short ass, sometimes you gotta slap the taller people. Make sure they know where they stand. You know.
Hey, I learned that at a young age, Jen. When I was in 6th grade, or no, 5th grade or something. And my mother had like beat my ass, and I went to school the next day, and I wouldn't sit down, and I like was polite and everything. And the teacher kept insisting I sit down and wanted a reason. And I said, well, that's not the point. I'm going to stand in the back of the room for the class. So we went back and forth. He took me out in the hall and he paddled me on top of the wounded ass I had. So I went home and told my mom. I was like, I was really respectful, Mom, and I was polite, and he still paddled me. So she said, I'm taking you to school tomorrow. And when my mom drove to school, like it was a 35, 40-minute drive for us to get into town. She was pissed. So we get there right at the beginning of class, and she asks him to step outside, and I'm out there with her. And he closes the door, and she goes off on him and backs him against the door. He was 6'4" and weighed no less than 300 pounds. And my mom was 5'2". And she had her finger in his face and backed him up against the door. And I was just standing there with my arms crossed, grinning the whole entire time. So I learned at a young age that it doesn't matter. It's not about your height. It's more about your stature.
Speaking of which, did you guys hear the news story about the lady who attacked the teacher that she saw like some footage of the teacher like yanking on her child's arm?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
No.
Yeah, the friendly atheist covered it on his show, but yeah, she went in and beat the tar out of this lady after seeing some footage of her abusing her child. The kid's two.
Oh
two.
my
And
God.
she's like she's from the description. I haven't seen the video, but from the description, it was way out of line. Way out of line. Anyway, so she's in jail, and now there's a GoFundMe for her legal bills. And the school refuses to comment. Of course, it's a religious school. Of course it is.
No.
Of course. Yeah, I know. Shocking 0 people. But yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to pan out. I mean, nobody advocates for violence, but I mean, if you hit my kid,
yeah, I'm going to beat your ass. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fact.
Well, I mean,
I'd be damned.
Child abusers aren't people, though. Hot take. I forgot to say hot take before that. Shit.
Well, they're not in any way that matters.
It's too hot.
Takes the heat.
Okay, I feel awake enough for a second drink.
How's your card game coming, Neil?
Hi.
What happened? What?
Have you cracked the case of the?
I have. I'm just looking for some interesting one.
Oh, you're looking. Okay.
Neil's just high, staring at the back of his hand.
He's trying to find one that somebody hasn't brought up on this show yet. Is what he's doing.
I know what this is, man. I totally know what this is. I've seen it before.
They call them fingers, but I never see them fing. Oh, there they go.
Bro. Why is mine got a circle? No, I'm not gonna make that joke. I still got ringworm. That was the joke.
Wow.
I'm not touching that.
Okay, I think I found a few that are kind of funny.
All right.
By the other side, let's see. Okay, hang on. I got to find some of the. Okay. Okay, this one's about farts. Okay, so we're just gonna go in order here. Would you rather have or fart flames every time you kiss someone, or have visible farts?
Visible farts, it's safer. I really don't want to have to replace my pants every time I'm like trying to get it on with some chick. No, I'm good.
Would the flames be visible?
Well, yeah, of course.
They're flames.
Yeah, but there's an implication there, you know?
No.
Of course, if you did, you could tell everybody that you definitely have a hot ass. So,
no, that's true.
Yo, alternatively, you give your girl a little smooch. You take out the cigarette, light it, put it in your mouth, take a drag, put it in her mouth, take a drag, kiss her again, and shout the cigarette on your asshole as it's burning.
I'm still not seeing the
romantic as
advantage,
fuck.
Jen,
If
I'm
a guy
sorry.
does that to me, I'll come.
So if a guy lights a cigarette off of his ass, Okay, all right.
I'm
I mean,
from
no
Florida.
kink shaming here, buddy.
I'm from Florida. That's just normal.
Oh yeah,
shit.
that's right. You are from Florida. I'm sorry.
I
Yes,
mean, you do
yes,
you
they
do come
are,
from the
Mark.
land of visible stink lines. So
Okay, so I would go with shooting fire when I kiss someone because I heard that there's a faith healer in Africa that heals people by farting in their face. So I feel like if I had that special, it's a true thing, Neil. I can send you a link. And so I feel like if I could like somehow spin that into a divine sort of gift, I could make a lot of money. And,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
you could. You could.
yeah, and I mean, Kenneth Copeland gets a private jet. Why can't I get a Ferrari?
or anything.
Yeah, I deserve it more than he does.
Because you don't lie to people and convince them to give you money for no reason.
What if I lied to bad people?
And I could do it with more integrity because I'm actually entertaining them. I'm actually doing something. So
Oh, then you won't make any money. You have to have absolutely no proof or substantiation. And then you lie, and then they believe you, and then you make money. That's how it works.
Go. I could do it like a sideshow, 2 bits a gander.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, the important thing is to make sure that you're marketing yourself to the most gullible of people and weeding out the ones who wouldn't fall for shit.
Well, yeah, you don't go into the educated areas to shill a scam. No.
Of course not.
Or you
Yeah,
just
you go to
go
America.
with like a wide spray. And get as
Well,
many as possible.
all you have to do, Nate, let me make this easy for you, buddy.
Okay.
Go online, Google the 2020 election map, and go wherever it's red. You'll be fine. You'll make a shit ton of money.
Done.
The other thing is to have the most obvious scam ever. That way all the smart people just know not to deal with you in the first place.
True. And think of the free publicity I'll get from Hemant Mehta.
I mean, you want to show a little bit to the intelligent people because they'll say it's full bullshit, and then all your backers will scream out in rage that you're right and that the other people that are intelligent are wrong, and then you'll get more backing.
Right.
That's how
Right.
you do it.
Do something
Right.
with crystals too. That helps.
Oh yeah, crystals, the moon,
Crystals.
moon, anything, lunar, something. Yeah,
I got
yeah.
a round the horn question. All right. So you're a mega church priest, right? What luxury item are you in a scandal over buying?
Cocaine.
Oh,
Oh, that's tough,
Cocaine
man.
would be a luxury good, yes.
Boats and whores. Don't
Boats and whores. That's a good combination.
Yeah, I just got it from a movie.
Boats and hoes.
I don't know, probably like a
So-
tractor trailer full of weed.
A 3-star restaurant.
No, you know what I would really want is I would want a tractor trailer with the trailer turned into a home, so I'm portable.
So we got
I could
drugs,
have a
mega
big ass
drugs.
fucking house.
We got drugs, mega drugs, like hose on a boat, and then we just got a restaurant. I just love
No,
that
no, no,
because
no.
it's so Jonathan.
Michelin 3-star restaurant.
That's a pretty
I don't know why you just
luxurious
didn't go
item,
for
though.
5. I mean,
Because 5 is not a thing. 5 is only a thing in movies.
Well,
Be
are
quiet.
these Michelin stars or
yeah,
like,
there's
what are we
only 3
talking
Michelin
here?
stars. I'm just being an
It's
asshole.
always Michelin stars.
I didn't know that.
I know you
Wow.
are, but I
I
still
didn't
have
even
to
know they
rise to
made
that
those.
bait.
I don't know, but I think we need to talk more to Marie, Neil.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, depending on what you're willing to pay, I could probably make that for you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Diana,
are we-
Dave, I want to hear your answers.
What was the question? I can't remember.
Yeah. there
What?
you go.
Okay, so you are the priest of a mega church, right? What
Okay.
luxury item are you in a scandal over buying with church funds?
Oh, Bitcoin.
Oh God.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Basic.
Weak.
Basic Brit, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's better than just like more drugs. Like we've got a lot of drug answers.
See,
Well, I
knock the church, but they do know how to make more money.
A kidney. That's what I'm buying.
Can I change my answer?
a kidney. Yeah, yeah.
I actually just thought of something better.
I did too.
No, everyone has to go one time, and
Neil?
this is Mikey's rules. Everyone goes one time, then you can start doing the second go around if you want. I don't care after that point.
Well, then people need to be more expedient with their time.
Jonathan and I are ready. Finish your shit. Come on.
Well, who
Just
has an
taking his
answer?
time now? Neil.
Me? Oh, Diana. No, Diana said kidney.
No, I already said I'm buying a kidney.
I don't know if that's controversial, though.
Still, it still would be a
Well,
scandal if she stole the money to buy it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And then in the
Or
U.S.,
just flat
it's
out
illegal
stole
to
the
buy
kidney
an organ.
from somebody in the street. Just grabbed it, ripped it out.
I didn't hear Diana's answer, but that's a pretty good answer. Neil, did you go?
No,
my mom
I'm
just
going.
came in. Okay, Neil,
Oh.
go.
Life-size version of a Millennium Falcon.
Nice.
Not
Nice.
scandalous, but nice pick.
Not very nice pick.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I haven't gone. I would go with a Cadillac Statesman coach.
Oh my god.
Are you talking like horse and buggy kind of thing?
No,
What if I-
like,
what
no,
if I-
like it's also like the name for modern day hearses.
Mm.
It's like the
Oh.
model of a modern day hearse.
What,
Okay.
the SUVs?
But like I
Oh,
would
that.
get it like souped up with like nitro and like everything. It would be like
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
sports car with the frame of a hearse.
I can
It
see
would
the
be
advertisements now, Jen. Want to die like a rock, or want to be transported like a rock star after you're dead?
I mean, I don't know you, but I could see that, and I feel like you need to get the Ghostbusters horn going too.
Fastest trip from the church to the cemetery ever.
Yeah.
Uh,
Heathen to salvation in 0.9 seconds.
Yep. My second answer would be, since no one else is going to say anything, I'm going to do it. My second answer would be taking all the money that I stole and trying to destroy religion with it.
Yep. So my answer is now commissioning tongue and groove flooring made from every supposed piece of the one true cross.
All right.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
but they'd fall for that. You wouldn't get in trouble for that. They'd be giving you kudos and want to
Yeah,
know where
because
you
they
got
wouldn't
it.
be able to figure out volume or anything like that. Like,
Wow, that's
Yeah, they
a
have
lot
no
of wood
idea.
from a cross that was like not that big.
It depends on the
Wow.
size of the church.
Jesus must have been buff.
I feel like that
That's-
would be the next evangelical mecca.
Yeah, yeah, probably. All right, so you want to do another Would You Rather? Or...
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I like this
All of
one.
them.
This one's good for the Nat 1 people. Would you rather have to make every decision in your life by rolling a dice and accepting the consequences, or be invisible to everyone forever?
But I am already invisible.
Wait a minute. Repeat the first part again.
Would you rather have to make every decision in your life by rolling a dice and accepting the consequences no matter what,
Or
be
be
invisible to everyone forever?
Second
Does that
one.
include our clothes?
My God.
That could make for some kinky sex. I might take the invisible.
I'd take invisible because you could always just douse yourself in talcum powder and then,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
or
I was
paint,
thinking you
or
just
just paint your face, and then when you want to rob banks or
Yeah,
give
that's
Kenneth Copeland wedgies, then you can just wash off.
You could
and
just
knock it
like just paint your dick and then just walk around in public. So there's a floating dick walking around.
out. There you go. How are they going to catch you? Really? Like, somebody catch that Johnson.
all right.
Well, they'd
Here's
know
how
where
I'm
you were
gonna-
standing due to in which direction it would be pointing. So
True.
Here's how
You'd
I'm
be like
gonna
this
do
one
this.
guy
Would you
from
rather?
Family Guy. Be like, you never get me.
you could paint it like a hunk of shit and nobody would touch it.
Here's how I'm gonna
Except
do
for
this.
Bill
Would
Murray.
you rather?
Floating turd.
I got a D20. If I roll higher than, or if I roll 11 or higher, I'm gonna live my life to the dice. If I roll 10 or lower, I'm gonna be
He's
invisible.
going to use a die to make this
See
decision.
if we got to use to make the decision with the dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best of
See,
three.
this is the reason
Yeah.
I make people flip coins.
Got a 19. You know what? I got good luck, so I could live my life off of dice and probably be more successful than I am now.
Does it have to be a regular dice, or does it have to? Could it be like a tampered dice? It has to be just a regular normal dice.
Whatever fucking dice you want.
No, I can just bring it then.
Piggybacking off what Jen said, Jen,
It doesn't have to be a D20.
Did you basically say that random chance is kinder to you than hard work?
Yes.
Actually, yes.
I'm sorry, I pointed that out then.
Oh, this one's funny as fuck. Holy cow. So everyone get that one? Or Kyle, I didn't hear your answer.
Yeah, invisible, easy.
Yeah?
Definitely invisible.
I wish
Yeah,
that was the
probably.
case now. I mean,
I was
that'd be
seeing
great.
so much shit from people who didn't deserve to have it.
Yeah, I feel invisible most of the time. But anyway, okay, then would you rather have to crawl everywhere like a lizard or have popcorn constantly popping out of your nose?
Nose?
Yes, out of your nose.
Well, you wouldn't have to go far on a high Friday night for a snack, so that
Want
could be
some-
good.
Want some butter on that popcorn or topping?
Or a
as
high
they call
Saturday
it?
afternoon.
I mean, one makes you kind of look like an idiot, and the other one is very profitable.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
Would this popcorn be sanitary?
It'd be salty.
I don't know. There's no stipulations with
You
this.
wouldn't
It's
have to
just
pre-salt it. That's for
Well,
sure.
I guess it would depend on how clean your nose is. So if you're constantly cleaning your nose out, then... Well, where does a popcorn generate? At the back of a nose or at the very front of a nose?
Okay, you
At
can
the
ask
back
the
would be
call the
painful.
game makers and ask them.
And I like.
What about
But
Just
here's the thing. I already do the first thing, so I'm
Want
just
some
going to do
popcorn?
that.
This is what happens when you get skeptics to answer these kind of questions.
See, my question would be like, do I have to feel the popcorn going in my nose?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
there a risk of me inhaling
lizard.
popcorn in my sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd make it into a party trick and swallow them
Obviously.
down the back of my nose and spit them out.
I think it'd qualify as a party trick whether or not you spat at anybody. Like just,
Yeah, you'd be the most popular
Filling up
person
a bowl.
in the movie theater. Hey, follow
I
this
think-
guy around. He's got free popcorn.
I
Or
think
or
everybody
at
would
the
know.
the college dorm where everybody's fucking high and got the munchies. Yeah, man, I'll take some of that, dude.
I was thinking to myself, it would be really handy when you're baked all the time and you got popcorn. You'd just be like, no, got another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Got
saying,
another one.
right? You just pull your bottom lip out and catch it.
Yeah.
Somebody clip that.
No,
No,
don't do that.
Think of
We
the house.
don't need to see that repeated.
You wake
We-
up in the
yeah, we
morning.
don't-
You just,
There's a pile of popcorn everywhere.
yeah, that's,
We definitely don't need that to be cut, looped, and then made into some music video that goes viral on YouTube, guys. We really should not do that.
Yeah, no.
I really
Hard to
see no
handle.
downsides to crawling on the ground like a lizard, though. I feel like we're not talking about that option. Am
We
I the
haven't
only
got
one
there
who's
yet.
going to pick the lizard option?
No,
Probably.
popcorn's
No, I'd
more
pick the
important
lizard.
right now. Hold on.
I'd pick the lizard.
lizard.
Ard de Andel said that's not butter, son.
Yeah.
Still swim.
Hey, Neil, I'm going to hop off here for a while, man.
What? But the good questions are coming.
One
more.
All right, you know what? One more.
One more. Okay,
One more.
Would you rather have an alarm go off every time you fall asleep or
Oh, fuck.
always have to use a stranger's toothbrush to brush your teeth?
Oh, god damn.
Oh,
It just
Stranger's
gets worse,
toothbrush.
people.
God
I just won't
damn.
brush my teeth.
I'll pick the alarm and put earplugs in before I lay down.
There is nothing that says I have to brush my teeth.
Jen, your teeth can fucking kill you.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Abscess
no,
is
um,
Haven't killed me yet.
people.
I fall asleep.
Nothing's
like
killed me yet,
a
but that doesn't
baby.
mean I'm immortal.
That's right.
I fall asleep with earbuds anyway, so not a problem.
Okay, so question: is this a physical alarm that I can smash, or is this like a sort of?
It's just
You
in
know,
your head.
Is this
It's
like
one of
yeah,
those
is this like
alarms.
a floating apparition that's just like?
Yep. Yeah, it would be something like that. Every time you're just about to fall asleep, it goes off.
Oh fuck!
It could even be an internal one for all we know.
That would be insufferable.
I feel like your body would get used to it after a while, though.
Probably.
You probably just get so exhausted you would just fall asleep
effects?
and sleep right through it eventually after a few days.
My
I'm
body's
sorry,
pretty
guys.
good at sleeping through alarms already, so I'm gonna say alarm.
I'm sorry,
I
guys,
guess-
but to me, the obvious one is the toothbrush one because
I
you
can
can always
disinfect the
just
toothbrush.
boil water and stick the toothbrush in there and then pull it out and fucking.
Damn it, Neil! Why are you so smart?
Yeah, you could clean it.
That's why you make the
Yeah,
big
but
bucks.
the thought of it.
It doesn't have to be an
Hey, so,
unclean stranger's
I mean,
toothbrush.
in my defense, I also had a clever way around the toothbrush thing, but no one gave me any credit, so I see how it is.
What you mean? You mean not brushing your teeth? That's not a clever way.
That's
Get
not
them replaced
clever.
with dental implants. Boom, permanent metal teeth. I'll just rinse my mouth out with
What are
mineral
you, Jaws
spirits.
from the James Bond movies?
Dental
That's actually my
implants need to be
transition
cleaned as
goals.
well.
Yeah, but I'll just use like metal grease or some shit.
I would
don't
suggest
know.
stainless steel. It doesn't hold bacteria.
Do you know what I would recommend for cleaning dental implants? Toothpaste. I would recommend toothpaste and a toothbrush, Jen.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Weird.
Well, nothing in that agreement
Don't
doesn't
listen to
say
the
I can't
shield.
use my paintbrush as a toothbrush. So therefore,
Yeah.
I win.
You'd
Bye,
be
Kyle.
better off with like an acid brush, like one of those little, glue brushes that you see
No,
sometimes.
we don't want
Done with
acid
paintbrush.
brushes because who needs
really
enamel?
nice paintbrush.
So
Yeah,
overrated, man.
But
But if I have
paintbrushes-
dental implants, I won't have an.
well, actually, no. Squirrel hair or boar hair would be sufficient.
Boar hair. Yep.
Yeah.
work.
Isn't that what they used
Guy
to make
said,
toothbrushes
cut the-
from? Is boar hair?
Yeah.
Cut the toothbrush in half and stick them in your ears.
Yeah. Now they're ear brushes.
Yeah.
All right.
ear
So
plugs.
next one is: would you rather have all soft and fluffy textures feel like sandpaper every time you touch them? That would include toilet paper, folks.
Yeah.
Or have a rhinoceros horn on your chin. What?
Toilet paper. Toilet paper.
Oh,
Which
way
oh,
do you
I'm
have to think about
taking
that
the
one?
horn
Up or
chin.
down?
Fuck yeah, bro! I'll be the first supervillain in
I want
the
the rhinoceros
world.
horn.
It could make for a fun Saturday night, though, depending on what her kink is.
Like,
Yeah.
no, I would like
It could be a
devote
massive-
myself
How big
to
is
the
the
theme,
horn?
like get a gray suit and rob banks.
Wait. How big is the
And I'll
horn?
get in my Spider-Man outfit and chase you everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, is the horn the size of relative to the size of your chin?
It just says those words. It doesn't give any description of what the horn looks
I-
like or feels like or anything. Okay,
Well, let's go.
Can't
with-
ask
use your
vague questions
imagination.
to skeptics, Neil.
Let's go with the size of a rhino horn, which to me
Yeah.
feels like
Yeah.
12 to 14 inches.
Okay, but it can only be as
So,
wide
like-
as your
like
chin, or it
this.
wouldn't fit on your chin.
Like
So it can't be
this.
too big.
Well, rhino horns are thick with 3 C's, honey. So
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's kind of gonna dominate your entire face.
Like they're huge.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
know,
stand
but
in.
I'm just saying, as far as the width, they couldn't be any bigger than your chin if it is on your chin.
So this brings up an interesting problem that you would
So it
have
could
with,
make a
like,
good butt plug. Is my point.
like with like a rhino horn on your chin, right? You would have to hold your head looking straight at the sky everywhere you go. Otherwise, like you would be straining your neck all
Yeah,
day.
well, I'm imagining it more pointing out like this,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm
Would you
thinking
be able
I
to,
pay
like,
a
end up
sculptor
stabbing
to
yourself if you look
shape
down.
it into a phallus, and then
There you go.
if ever I get whiskey dick, then hey,
Wait, no,
sit on my face.
But
No, I
seriously,
would-
body mods on that thing, you could get Scrimshaw on your body. That would be
Oh,
amazing.
Yes. Oh, rhino
Even
all the
cooler,
way. Rhino
I
all
would
the
give
way.
them. I would give them filed into 2 tusks.
I was gonna say,
Right.
you could file those in any shape you want. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I would.
Yep.
I would have 2 tusks and be
keratin.
the first orc.
It'd be a bitch
There you
to
go.
cut off the end, though. I hurt yourself with the saw.
So, Dave, what about you? Diana, what about you? What would you guys choose?
Horn.
Horn? Yeah, I'm a horn
All the
person
way.
too. Yeah.
I don't even remember the other option, but horn.
I don't either.
I think we're all into the horn. We're all like,
Sandpaper.
hell, I'll do that for nothing.
It was.
The other was like soft things feel like sandpaper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everything you touch it would be fluffy or soft or cuddly would be always ending up feeling like sandpaper.
See, the thing is, I don't enjoy those things anyway, so it wouldn't be a big deal to me. But
All right.
you know, the horn is attractive. Like, go for the horn. Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking horn too. Go for the horn. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I work in construction, so my hands are just like one giant callus anyway. So I don't care.
Right.
So I work in a lab, so my hands are full of Fern's fucking acid burns and shit like that. So, yeah. Totally acid burns. All right. So next one would be: would you rather only be able to travel by means of a terrifying roller coaster, or have everything you touch catch on fire?
first one,
Roller coaster.
Both good. I
don't
want
have
the
to think about that. That roller coaster would be a blast at going everywhere like that.
anything you touch, Jen. Your house, you touch your house.
Yes. Burn it all.
Your hair.
No, you would eventually destroy the world, Jen. That is what would happen.
Yes.
Just buy some
Florida
expensive
shall
gloves.
burn
That's the plan.
tonight.
Destruction.
You hop into the pool, and the pool catches on fire. Like,
Your
I don't
screams
think it would
fuel
work
my
like that. It'd
flames.
probably be more like an excessive amount of steam, and it just dissipates into the atmosphere. I'm kind of
Oh,
guessing.
good lord.
I mean,
This-
it doesn't say it heats up. It says it catches on fire. Like, anything you touch catches on fire.
Yo, even when I masturbate, I'll take that chance.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
I knew it was only a matter of
Ooh,
time
love
before
that.
somebody said it.
Nope,
Yeah,
my
I know, me too.
silicone.
Me too. I
Never
was waiting for that one. It's a hot one tonight, kids. Yeah. So
Yo, this gives a new meaning to tug burn.
Yeah, you go and you kiss your girl, and then this ties back to the farting flames when kissing somebody thing. That's what this ties back to.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
but haven't you seen Adventure Time? I'll just use tinfoil.
I don't know why you had to preface that with Adventure Time. I would have gotten the deal. What if the tinfoil catches on fire though, Jen?
In Adventure Time, it doesn't. So we're going by
What if you
Adventure
touch
Time
a fire?
rules.
What
The fire's on fire now, Jen? I
Hey,
mean,
you put the fire out.
Hell yeah!
The fire catches fire.
Fire burning other fire.
Well, it would just get hotter.
You're just
so it'd be
selling
like
this
blue
more
fire.
for me.
there is nothing good about this, Jen.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough one. What about you, Diana? What would you rather have?
Well, okay, I'm not going to set everything on fire. I'll take the roller coaster.
Yeah, me too. Roller coaster would be awesome, actually. All right,
Actually,
next
I
one.
like roller coasters.
Me too. Okay, so the next one is: would you rather only be able to get clean by showering in ball bearings, or
Jesus Christ.
or this is great too. Or have cloves of garlic for fingernails. Well, there goes picking your nose. That's for sure.
First one, at least I would still get clean.
Not necessarily.
No, say that again, Neil. I missed that first part because you started laughing.
Oh, sorry. It says, would
okay.
you rather only be able to get clean by showering in ball bearings,
Fuck.
or have cloves of garlic for fingernails?
Jesus.
Well, you'd be
Ball
able to keep
bearings.
vampires away with the second one.
Well, but the first one you would still at least get
Yeah, but they're
clean.
not real.
Well, you
If
see,
you
if I
had
had
garlic
metal
for
teeth-
fingernails, you would never smell good ever again.
If I had metal teeth, I could eat the ball bearings, so it'd be fine. It'd be like I'd getting clean and getting a healthy dose of that FE, baby.
ball bearing cereal. Yeah, sure. A little milk on there. Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
I mean, how big are the ball bearings? Are we talking like BBs, or are
However
we
big
talking
you
like...
want. I would imagine they'd have to be small enough to come out of a shower head.
I mean, it'd have to
They're
be a
not
special
that
shower.
bad. Like all in all, like they wouldn't hurt.
Really?
They wouldn't be pleasant ever, regardless of size. Like, no matter how small you got them, they would not be
I
pleasant.
mean, okay, so in all fairness, I've kind of lost sense of what pain feels like because I've gotten burned at school so many times. But like,
We've all gotten
Yeah.
burned at school, Jen. Just you're more literal than others.
yeah, like actual burns.
I'll take that ball shower.
I know. I was trying not to say it. I was waiting for you to see it, Neil. It's killing me. It's fucking killing me. I was almost
That's
saying
fucking funny. That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the shower one too, because I don't think I could handle having garlic fucking fingers.
Yeah, and the
forever.
important thing is you would still get clean. Like that's already mentioned, you know.
Maybe,
And
but then
can
I'd
you
be covered
imagine
in
trying to
blood too,
clean
right? So-
with garlic fingernails?
Yeah, no.
Could you imagine
No.
washing your hands?
Suddenly, I'm the only one that lives in my neighborhood.
I wouldn't have any hands left. I'd have eaten them.
Is that how you get rid of a meal?
Probably.
Tip to all
That's
you
how you get rid of the
introverts.
neighbors. Yeah, there
Garlic
you
fingernails will get rid of your neighbors.
I mean, I put garlic on my bagel with butter, so I kind of would like
Yum.
to have a steady source of fresh garlic. So I'm gonna go with garlic fingernails.
I mean, it is pretty cool
I
that,
didn't
like, I
realize-
was thinking, like, you could just dice off the ends of your fingernails, and then,
Exactly.
and I'm Italian, so I love garlic. So I was thinking about that. The problem I had was either masturbation or foreplay with someone else. I think it might be a little
Garlic is
uncomfortable.
caustic.
Gloves.
It'd be a little uncomfortable.
No, garlic is caustic.
first,
I learned that
yes.
because of a guy who tried to
Neil.
create a garlic poultice for his junk.
Oh, what?
What?
Guy tried to create a garlic poultice for his junk because he.
What
heard
do
it
you
was
think?
good
He had
for-
COVID or something?
No, he was trying to get rid of a fungus. He got rid of the fungus
Okay.
And some of his skin.
and a good deal of his skin. Yeah.
Wait, but it got rid of a fungus? Are you telling me all I need is garlic and I'll be rid of this shit?
Jen, no.
Don't.
I'll fucking start. I got garlic in olive oil. I'll just start smearing it on like it's like paste.
And fire.
Go
Jen, we can trade.
And then it'll turn it on
Go
fire,
and
too.
pick up some over-the-counter crap at the pharmacy. Like literally.
So my
I don't
prescription
know
is
why everyone
actually
needs
filled.
these- Okay.
My prescription is filled. However, my mom hasn't picked it up yet, and I still can't drive because I don't have insurance.
Like that matters. Come on.
Damn, being young sucks, doesn't it? Wait till you're old and you have all the bills. You'll be fine. Wait for it. Just wait for it and be glad she's picking it up for you is my point.
Uh, I've been trying to convince my grandmother to let me put the water in my name, and she just won't have any of it. Just yeah.
She's got to take care of her grandson.
I love her.
Water's important.
Yeah.
Especially if you're older and you come from generations of like the Great Depression and shit. Anything that is vital for life is very important to them.
Yeah. But this woman, I'm not getting into it right now, but this woman.
I love my water, but god damn it, I want a beer. I'm sorry.
Fuck beer. I'm drinking coffee with coffee
I already
liqueur
had-
in it.
I already had two monster coffees already this morning.
But yeah,
As evidenced by
did
these
yours
two
have
dry
liquor
finish
in it?
cups.
Yeah, mine did.
No. I
Mine
don't
does.
put anything in my coffee. My coffee stays coffee. If I want to
But
drink,
it's coffee
I'll drink
liqueur,
after
so
I-
it tastes like coffee.
You don't Irish up your coffee?
What about
Neil?
Irish coffee? I mean,
No,
that's good shit.
First of all, I can't fucking stand Irish cream, so that'll never happen.
No, not Irish
If I ever-
cream. No. You gotta use something like
Jameson.
blue.
Just whiskey.
I don't care.
Or
My
just
coffee's
whiskey.
got to taste like fucking coffee. I don't even put flavored creamers in there, people.
Still tastes like
Oh no, you
I,
don't use
I-
flavored creamers. No, God, no, that'll ruin the coffee. Don't
I
do
would
that.
kill. I would kill for a cappuccino. A dry cappuccino.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Mandates. I will not comply. My car, my choice.
My car, my choice.
Yo, so I drink black coffee, no cream, no sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, I've stopped liking cream or sugar because like for the keto diet, I stopped putting that stuff in it, and I just don't like it.
Okay, I'll drink my coffee either straight black or with cream and sugar. No, just cream or just sugar. It's like one extreme to the other. That's the only two ways I'll drink it. I prefer the black coffee when I'm like out in the woods camping and shit like that. But when I'm home driving to work or something, I like the cream and sugar.
Yeah, same.
But just a little bit of sugar, so it takes away the edge, right?
The
I
bit,
like
yeah,
it-
the bitterness.
I like
yeah.
it black, and if I'm doing anything special, I want a cappuccino.
Yeah, I don't do cappuccinos.
Black
Espresso.
cold brew is really good.
Cold brew. I love cold brew.
Black cold
Mark
brew is
Caesar,
really
a
good.
lot of people like butter in their coffee, but you can't use like cheap butter. You want to get like unsalted. Some people say unsalted. Some people say salted.
Butter?
Real butter, like Carrie's Irish Gold or something like
Not
that.
a lot.
I
No,
don't,
just a
and you
little
don't
bit.
need very much. You only need a little bit, and it just gives that little, like, I don't know, does something with the oiliness and the butter flavor. I don't
Doesn't
like it,
taste like
but a lot
butter.
of people
It tastes
do.
like coffee, but it enhances the flavor of the coffee.
Yeah, I just don't think. I don't
Okay,
know.
so wait, you put the butter in like the drip thing, or you
No,
just
no, in
like,
your coffee
literally
cup.
take a dollop of
Just
butter
like you
and you're
would with cream. Yeah, dollop of Daisy, right?
Preferably
No.
with the butter.
No.
And just a tiny little bit. Put on the bottom of the cup and pour your coffee in over top of it.
Well, no, when you say a dollop of Daisy, are you talking? Because I only heard that in reference to Daisy's sour cream.
No. Yeah, I
Okay,
was just
okay.
saying. Yeah, that's all you need is a little spoonful of it.
Okay.
He was saying put it in your drip coffee. I'm like, no. Just
I'm
put
sorry,
it in
B.
the
No,
coffee
I was
cup.
picturing you putting sour cream in coffee, and like we were gonna have a conversation.
No, I'm good with that, man. No, I'm not interested in trying that. I appreciate that
good.
thought, but that sounds disgusting.
Five
And I
bucks to
my
anybody who
coffee.
tries it
I'm a
on camera.
coffeeholic. I drink coffee all day long.
Oh, so I just remembered like one coffee drink I drink. So like either whole milk or like full fat cream and butterscotch liqueur. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Like
That
coffee.
sounds good.
Coffee with coffee liqueur is okay. I've had it before, but like butterscotch liqueur makes it taste like a fancy cafe drink. you
Okay.
know? So yeah.
I can dig it.
I need to get my espresso machine up and going. I haven't messed with that thing in a while. I love my espresso. I haven't done one.
I like Americanos just because it's, espresso, you drink it, it's gone kind of too fast. And it's, if you drink it like a coffee, then you're going to be all day. But Americanos are amazing.
Cappuccino's where it's at for me. Like I just, with some really good fresh milk, like amazing.
It's fair. It's fair. Y'all know where the
That's
name
that.
of the Americano come from?
Yeah.
It's such a cool story. Tell us,
The person that
Jonathan.
named it?
No, you seem more interested in than I do. So, the Italian GIs during World War II, the GIs in Italy, found the coffee far too strong for their liking, so they would water it down. And a watered down coffee drink, a watered down strong coffee like an espresso, is now called an Americano because of that.
Yeah.
It was like a pejorative, and they'd be like, give this joker an Americano.
Yeah, I got one once.
And
I
we
was
were
very
like-
disappointed
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
was horribly thin coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you got to
true.
start with something really strong to make an Americano out of it. Like,
If I get an Americano, I haven't put an extra shot in it. It's
I
so strong.
asked for.
But I like
for a quad.
disgustingly strong coffee though.
Same. I asked for a quad Americano once, and somebody, the barista, tried to tell me that 4 was the most that he was illegally allowed to put in the coffee. And I'm like, I don't know that caffeine's regulated like that.
No,
dude.
actually, that's probably true. There are regulations on that shit.
Well, then
Like-
then kudos to him, because he would not do more than a quad Americano. I was experimenting at the time. Like, I like rocket fuel too, B. So I was like, you know what? Give me a quad. Give me 8. Like, just give me a giant cup of espresso and just top it up with some water. He's like, sir, I'm not legally allowed to do that. Also, this is a Wendy's.
This is not Starbucks.
Espresso is pretty good.
it's fucking good, especially if you do a Ristoto.
I like double espressos, but like some places don't have like espresso cups or like cups for like 2 shots. So they just put it in the bottom of like the smallest cup they have, and it looks like weird.
And it goes cold too. It goes cold super fast.
Yeah, because it's not designed to be in that cup. So I don't know. I'm really fucking high. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Wow.
It's all right. Nothing wrong with that. I will be soon. Anyway.
That's pretty much any time I'm not working, man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So one more? What do you guys think? One more?
Sure.
One more.
All right.
Go for it.
Okay. So would you rather live in a beautiful, nice house, the house of your dreams, in the middle of an active volcano, or have to wear underwear
Like
that
Darth
is
Vader.
always full of wet sand?
Oh
I'll take
my
the
God.
volcano.
So here's the
Active
thing.
Volcano?
Yep.
My dream home already involved an active volcano, so
It's got one of those
win-win.
fucking
No
layers or something.
downsides. My evil layer is finally complete. I can finally be the rhinoceros chin-horned villain I would always dream to be, with my power to set things on fire and my metal teeth.
That's right. It is set now. Jen's going to be the most awesome, epic fucking movie villain ever.
A Bond villain, clearly.
You cannot stop me.
I
All you
need to
need
see
now
that
is-
comic book.
Yeah, right? All you need now is that phallic-sized fucking spaceship that floats around in orbit. So, yeah, I'm going to say Volcano 2, because you can always heat-proof your house. And having to walk around...
Magma?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Citation
Oh, yeah.
needed. Citation needed.
Oh yeah.
But
It's
think of
called
your
magic.
cooling bills.
Come on,
No,
Nate, it's
just
called
take
magic.
the
Think of the
space
bill.
shuttle and turn it upside down and have it diverting the lava outward.
See, there's always a way.
Aerogel, man.
No, nothing can withstand lava, obviously, Nate. Well, other lava, maybe. But,
If nothing can withstand lava, how is Earth still here?
well, no, but you know what I mean. Like when it's out and loose and rolling down the street, it's pretty much destroying everything in its path. But yeah, no, because I think that still beats. I don't care where you put the house; it's still going to beat having to wear underwear that's full of fucking wet sand everywhere you go.
Yep. Like I would literally rather die than do that.
Just get volcano insurance.
Yeah. It costs you
Yeah.
more than health insurance does in the States.
Don't you think we're due for one?
What, for insurance or a volcano?
For a volcano.
Yeah, Yellowstone. They're predicting could go any time.
Guy Who Cares is making a old school Family Guy reference.
Don't get me started on Yellowstone, Neil.
I think like first season. I'm not sure.
Isn't
Okay, I gotta
isn't
ask
the
this one.
Pacific Plate projected to have a major event within the next like 50 to 80 years?
Or sooner.
Yeah, like it's like really soon. It's like 10%.
See, the problem is
by every few years.
The problem is that there's multiple fault lines on the West Coast, and one of
Yeah.
them is Cascadia, which goes out into the water, and then there's the other one I can't remember the name of right now, which is
We're on the
basically
Cascadia one here.
basically going to screw California from the rest of the United States,
all the way
And
up to Vancouver. Yeah,
all the way up to Vancouver. That's right. And they said that if Yellowstone blows and causes those plates to shift, LA is going to be across from San Francisco.
right,
Yeah.
So
Well,
just
yeah,
imagine that whole plate shifting north.
right. Because that would probably cause the subduction event because they're just going to be like,
Yes.
and it's already
Yes.
kind of pinned, and then just be like,
Yes, and then that's it. Yeah.
Phallic
just have to
size or
just
phallic
need enough to
shaped?
make it slip. That's all we need. And
yeah,
then we're
exactly.
all
Well,
and
Neil,
then that
I'm in the
oceanfront
interior.
property really will be in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm in the interior, Neil. So we got a spare room for you if you survive.
Yeah, but you see, BC's got what, 4 fault lines?
Oh yeah, there's a lot, but where I'm at is like 1,500 feet above sea level, or 1,500 meters above sea level. We're like
I'm
a
already-
kilometer and a half.
You already know I'm already making my fucking way up there if shit goes down here.
Yeah, Nate, are you going
I
to use
got
freedom
family up
units or
there,
not?
so-
I mean,
No.
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 No,
No,
I
we
refuse.
use normal everyday everyone else on the planet units.
Yes. Unless we're talking about height, weight, or working in construction, then yes.
No, I still use metric.
Nobody in construction uses metric
Yeah,
here.
construction
Like, literally
is just-
nobody.
For height and weight and stuff I do. No,
people in
they
the
say 5/8
UK, people
and,
in Australia, people in Canada, all the construction trades still use the imperial
the
measuring
imperial.
system.
Same here. Yeah, same here.
It's because they make
What are
the
you going to
product
call a
that way.
2x4? I mean,
Yo,
that's true.
It's an 8 by 23. Yeah, or whatever the fuck it is.
I just really don't like the fact that I'm starting to like be able to visualize how much of an inch something is. Like, because I'm using, you know, 1/8 inch rods. I'm using 3/32 rods. You know, I'm using 1/4 inch plates. You know, 3/8 inch plates. I'm just like using all of these different parts of an inch, and it's like starting to like wear on me because I'm learning. I can tell when something is too tall now. When I make a bead that's too tall, I can tell when something's like more than like, I don't know, 4/32 of an inch, or 4/32 2/16 of an inch. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm really high and I'm ranting. I'm gonna shut up now because I'm boring everyone. I'm boring everyone, and I feel bad.
No, I was just noticing that Mark had converted what a 2x4 is for us. Thank you, Mark.
Hang on here, I'm gonna find this.
Nice.
So, as you guys could probably tell, the whole atheist drinking out loud thing that we usually do on the last Saturday or in this case, it would have been the first one for October, but we're going to bump it to next week because I had the early show, so you won't see that today.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, well, I messaged you about it already. He's like, wait, did you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
You messaged me about doing it today.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't tell you. Yeah.
I mean, I was able to piece together that it wasn't happening today, but
yeah, clearly, because you're here now with us.
It's
yeah,
like,
we're gonna do it
Neil, did you redefine what that is? Like,
no, I'm an idiot. I fucking yeah. Anyway,
because I showed up with the drink, man, and I'm loud, so I don't know what more you want me to do.
Yeah, that's why I thought of you right away. It's but we're
but if you got space for me next week, I'd love to be on.
Yeah, we are going to do, because next week I don't do my show till 5 like usual with Caitlin Beyond. I still don't have anyone for the 5th, but
well, Nat One Heroes has taken advantage of the fact that you're not going to be on later tonight, and the premiere is tonight at 7 instead of Friday at 7.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. And not just because I got overwhelmed with things and took a day longer than I should have.
Yo, the longer you take on getting episodes out, the more time I have to work on clips that I've been neglecting.
Speaking of, we need to talk release schedule for clips later.
Neil, have you had Johnny Angel on the show?
Yep.
When was that? I need to see that.
Oh, geez. Fuck, probably over a year ago now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would just type in Deconversion Stories featuring Johnny Angel, and it'll take you right to it, more than likely. Oh my god, this next one is really fucking brutal.
Yo, can I do a tech review of like Windows Video Editor?
Windows what?
Video Editor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there, Mark.
When VLC Media Player can't convert things, just use Video Editor. It's really shit, but it works. That's my review.
I've used that before. That's it? Just use it. It works. All right, I'm putting the game away. The next one was kind of gross, but if you want to hear what it was, would you rather wear the same piece of underwear for the rest of your life, unwashed, by the way, or have a body made entirely of cutlery?
Who wears underwear?
Oh my god, you're just adding to my fucking comic book design. I'm thinking the knives.
Yeah, I know. I was like, ew, that's gross. Ew. Next time I'm going to shuffle these.
I'll go with the Edward Scissorhands. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't want anything happening to my underwear, man. Like, I throw mine out the second I get a hole in it. Like, I am very particular about that stuff.
I can't stand holes.
You could just not wear any, surely.
Oh, you could go commando. Yeah, absolutely.
I'd rather go commando than have anything weird happen.
If I threw my underwear out every time there was a hole in it, I'd throw it out every single night. I weld.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can always darn them, as they say.
I'm not going to take the time to do that. Fuck it.
No,
There's
people
holes in my
swear
underwear.
about it. Damn those things.
Well, the fucking hole shut.
Weld yourself some new underwear.
Yeah, there you go.
Iron underwear.
That's gonna be comfy. Hey, talk to Iron Man. He'll let you know how.
Yeah, every superhero costume starts with the underwear.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be the supervillain still.
It's okay. They still have to wear supervillain underwear.
Yeah.
Every hero or villain needs a codpiece.
Do they? Does Doomsday wear underwear?
I don't think so. I don't think.
I don't even know if Doomsday has genitals, to be honest.
That's true. That's true.
Are genitals a requirement for underwear? Does Doomsday have a butthole?
Does he eat?
I would assume not, because he's basically a being that subsists off of like not being able to die.
Yeah, but is there a waste product associated with that?
Actually, Doomsday can die, but every time he dies a certain way, he comes back with an invulnerability to that specific way of being killed.
He does breathe out kryptonite gas, so that could be a form of waste disposal.
Yeah.
Okay, so no need for underwear really, because that's a pore-based X.
It's also a fictional character, so who cares?
Yeah, but I'm interested in this shit, okay? I like comic books.
We have to solve whether or not this particular fictional character has a butthole.
I might be writing a comic book in the near
fictional.
future.
You can give him one. Now he's got one.
I am not an official
And he
writer
farts kryptonite gas or whatever.
For DC, like, I can't just decide that he has a butthole. Like, we got to delve into the lore.
Well, fucking mail him and ask him. Whoever the creator was. Who the hell created it? Who created Doomsday?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't even remember now.
He's DC, right?
Yeah. He's basically created out of Superman genetics. So
no.
Yeah, he's definitely DC. I still have multiple copies of the Death of Superman.
Yeah, that's what I would love to do.
Dan Jurgens, Louis Simpson, Roger Stern, Jerry Ordway, and Brett Breeding.
Yeah, I would love to write a beloved and interesting character and just get some fan mail asking me, hey, does that guy you made have a butthole?
I'm sure they're just waiting for your email.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Exactly.
But no, so the story of Doomsday is like on Krypton, before any of the Kryptonians existed, there was this race of aliens who shot a genetically like modified baby into the harsh desert of Krypton. It died. They scooped up the baby guts. They cloned it, but better. They shot it out. It died, and then it eventually just started like coming back to life on its own, and that's why it like comes back to life and evolves.
Yeah,
I'd be pissed too.
Oh, and that's like I don't know why he hates like Superman in particular, but like I know he does.
So that the story's longer than 12 minutes?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
what, 12 minutes? What's 12 minutes in comic
There's nothing
books?
significant about 12 minutes. Like, that's just like usually the length of time it would take you to read. I'm
confused. I'm confused.
You're reading too much into what I say. Like,
yeah, I am.
I said one drink.
Help! I'm reading what you say. There's captions on the world.
I said this is one drink, but it's only one drink because it's one stein. But this one stein fits two tall boys. So,
Oh, jeez. Why don't you just? I'm going to get a wheelbarrow. Just drink out of the wheelbarrow. Those deep ones, you know, you can fill it up real good.
Oh, I had a 5-gallon barrel, and I gave it to a friend of mine who makes wine. So I'm looking forward to
a full barrel of wine.
Well, I'll get a bottle of it probably after he ages it a little bit, but it's oak.
Nice,
you know.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, hold on, I'll show you. I got a bottle. Hold on.
I'm not really a wine guy, so I mean, I wine.
I'm making wine the other day.
Who's making wine?
I'm gonna go get
Dad.
my pizza. I'll be back.
I don't know why. He's never drunk wine. But you.
Oh, blackberry. That you were talking about that the other day, weren't you, Jonathan?
I read that as Zozo. Oh god, it's not even
Something
late.
like
It's before midnight. It says 2020 on it.
Zozo. No, it's 2020.
I've had some of that vintage before. I particularly like it because it has notes of blackberry and alcohol.
Ooh, notes of alcohol. You sold.
Yeah. You were talking about that the other day, weren't you, Jonathan? You brought it up in a different
a while back. I got 2 bottles of it. I'm saying one for when I next get to visit Rags. So
Ragabash Dabbler?
My boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yes, that's you.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay. I had a feeling you looked familiar, but I could not place it.
Yeah. Hi, other queer person in the atheist sphere.
So my first appearance on the Nonprofits was with Rags.
I believe he mentioned you actually.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I still haven't watched it.
It was a pretty good episode. I tortured his dog because he had his dog and he's like, "Oh, my dog wants to go for a walk." And I'm like, "You want to go for a walk, Sparky? Let's go for a walk." And he's like, "Don't you do that?" Because his dog
tortured Rowdy.
Yeah, he got all excited.
Poor Rowdy.
As dogs do.
I didn't feel bad at all. I kind of thought it was funny.
Yo, so the rest of my family is home and it's about to get real loud. So I'm going to go for reals now. I already shilled Nat 1 Heroes, but I'm going to take this time to make a call to action to this guy that this guy should do his own Nat 1 Heroes shill, and I'm going to watch Muted. Actually, don't do it. You don't have to.
The longer I wait to do it, the longer Jen's going to be on here.
Well, don't wait too long.
That's not going to work with me. I'll just leave. You don't have to do it. I already showed it on
So either way, I win. I mean, just throwing that out there, Jen.
Yeah. You're not gonna leave me here.
No, so, you're the one leaving. I don't know why you're making a big deal out of this. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here. Okay, goodbye.
It's okay. Lots of folks here have to actually take off.
Yeah, Her Highness is competing with my drunkenness, and it's
I'm gonna have to go too.
B's got to go. See, Dave's got to go because it's almost stupid o'clock in the morning over there, and I got to go soon because I still got a couple of things I got to take care of here. And but
Diana's lost in the shadows.
Diana's hiding in the background. You are part of the shadows now. He's part of the shadow realm.
He is the
back to the shadows again. Where an Indian's your friend.
If anyone wants to talk, I'll be on Discord later. I forget because I never go in Neil's Discord server. Is there a voice chat? Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be in Neil's Pub VC voice channel on Discord later. Probably, maybe, but no one else will show up. I'm betting it. No one else
I'll probably
will.
jump in there in a bit.
How am I not in your Discord server?
Neil
I didn't even know you had a Discord server.
Yeah,
thank you, Nate.
Neil's Bar and Lounge.
I kind of feel slighted. Not gonna lie.
Slighted.
Same.
I never see box of every fucking episode.
Wow.
I never see any activity on it. I never see any activity on it. I used to show my own shit on it.
Somebody put the invite for the Discord in the chat for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Whoever's got that.
Or you know what? I'll set up my own StreamYard after this is over, like because it's gonna be like later on that I'll be back online. But I'll set up my own StreamYard. We won't go live, but we'll talk. Hell yeah!
All right.
Now I'm going for real. Jonathan, shill Nat One Heroes whenever you want, or not, whatever.
She is high and I am drunk, and that is weird to deal with at the same time.
Well, Jonathan,
it's two very different energies.
I watched you and Rags on SecX just like a couple of weeks before.
That's been forever ago, but that was fun.
That was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago. But I thought that was such a cute story, and I can't believe I've met you and didn't even know. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's amazing. Well, say hi to your squeeze for me.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Did you say squeeze?
Oh yeah,
I haven't heard that verb in so long.
Yeah, I think it was 78.
Listen, I was born in 79, so it was still current.
But I love how people say this is my main squeeze. Like, oh, you got extra squeeze?
Yeah. I know, right?
I'm sorry, you don't, Neil?
No, I don't have anyone.
Neil's mono. He's a boring mono boy.
Same.
Neil's harem.
I mean,
yeah, that's it. I'm harem.
Rags and I have already talked. If we meet anybody who's hot enough for us to consider cheating on that person with, we'll just go for a three-way.
There you go.
Or as I explained after we agreed to that, you're my bro, babe.
Yeah, there you go.
Same. Well, hit me up on Facebook and we'll make it 4.
Yeah, cool.
Oh snap!
Ooh, I feel like Chuck Woolery, although he's kind of a douchebag, but I feel like the old. Well, he had the Love Connection show, right? We'll be back in 2 and 2. You know, and I used to love that show as a kid. Well, when I was younger. But I feel like I've made love connections all over the place here tonight. But anyway,
Neil, somebody in the chat wants the Discord invite.
That would be Marie.
That would be Marie.
Did we? I thought. Courtesy joints.
Oh, would you look at that? It's not in the description.
It's not what? Come on, it is so. You're lying.
Maybe the problems with the producer. Maybe you need a new producer.
Marie found it in the description.
We'll go with that.
Clearly, he's been slacking.
Wait, Marie found it?
Marie found it? Okay, cool. Let me see if I can find it. It's got to be in there.
In the description.
Yeah, Marie said she'd found it in the description.
I got the link to the music, link to the original interview, become a patron, donate with PayPal, make a wish, join my Discord right at the bottom. All right.
You make people scroll for it. I see.
Yeah. So there you go. That was a really shitty attempt at Chamberlain from Dark Crystal, but anyway.
Yes, better than mine, Neil. Better than mine.
I hate your whimper.
yeah. That's a great fucking show.
I love that.
The series was great too.
I only recently heard that they canceled the second season, and I was so distraught.
I know, me too. Well, where are they really going to go from there? I mean, they kind of wrapped everything up in the first season, and I thought they wouldn't be able to improve on the movie.
I would just like to see another scene of a puppets using puppets to explain a story. Like, I want that.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. That moment Neil's channel became an OnlyFans.
The moment Neil's channel became Grindr.
Wait a minute. Device isn't in the chat. It's time to make my move.
Hey, my lad. Yeah, those are some great shit there. Fucking, I loved that movie ever since I first saw it years and years and years ago.
Trial by Stone.
Does that mean we get stoned and play with swords?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
do that.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I'm too old for that shit these days. All right, well, guys, we'll wrap this up because I got shit to do. Dave's got shit to do.
Everybody got shit to do.
And it's got shit to do. You know, Nate's got shit to do.
I
He's
got a
shit
nap to
do.
take.
Jonathan
If
has
you guys-
a nap to take and shit to do.
I
If you
had
guys get-
manicotti and like 2 beers and a whiskey and Coke. So like
Oh,
I'm
geez.
ready for that.
Well, if you guys,
Excellent.
after this stream's done, if you guys get bored, the shill should be starting here soon. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
might be over there. I might take a nap. I don't know.
You'll
Well,
be there. You know it.
Oh, no.
The first episode of Student Dr. Ben's Badasses of Banner Park, a 5th edition actual play, is premiering tonight at 7 Central on the Nat One Heroes YouTube.
Ooh.
Ooh, we'll throw a link in the chat.
Yeah,
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Hang on.
I
I'm
wanna
just
see
gonna
that shit.
Edit something real thing.
He's my buddy. He hasn't even given me a link yet. Fuck
Student
that guy.
Dr. Ben
Kidding.
wrote a play.
Yes.
Wow.
If
Yeah,
that gets
you-
you to watch it.
Wow. I mean, we're not like friends at all, but I'm still interested to see it.
Yeah, he wrote a one shot. Yeah,
Nice.
before. Yeah, it was fun. It's good
It was-
shit.
Nice.
It was pretty great, and this is just it's technically up on the Twitch right now, but this is with music added and some cleanup on the dialogue and just
Right.
little quality of life things.
Well, I'd say this was a constructive conversation, but it was a bit of a weird conversation. A lot of fun though. A lot of fun.
So much fun.
It was fun. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for having us on, Neil.
Anytime. There, I just gotta fix that one. Okay, because I figured it wasn't very. It didn't cover everything. It was not a good blanket. It didn't cover everything. Anyway, so
What? It's not a blanket. That's a throw.
whatever. It's a scarf. I don't know.
It's an Afghan.
It's a snuggie.
Snuggie.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll start out with, of course, the thanks to everyone in the chats on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you guys enjoyed today's show. And of course, my amazing patrons. You guys are really why I'm able to do this. I can't thank you enough for everything you do for the show. And a quick reminder that Randolph and I are starting our own call-in show called True North Talk. So head over to www.truenorthtalk.ca and you can learn more about the show there and get linked to the YouTube channel so you won't miss the day we go live. And you never know when we might come and bug you to be a guest on the show and help us deal with the callers.
You damn well better, Neil.
And of course, myself and many other fantastic people, including this guy right down here, are the new hosts for the revamped, relaunched Non-Profits, which is an ACA product that airs at 3 p.m. Central Time between Talk Ethan and the Atheist Experience every Sunday. The next one I'll be involved with is the special Halloween episode. So I'm pretty sure that every time we go for little breaks, I'm going to come back with a different mask on or something. That should be a lot of fun.
Nice.
As
Johnny and Matt does with the hats all the time, so I got to come up with something. Anyway, and don't forget that usually the last Saturday of every month that Andy, Seamus, and myself go live on Andy's channel called Laughing at Disbelief, a little show called Atheist Drinking Out Loud. Jonathan will be our guest on it. It'll be coming up next Saturday because with this show today, we had to bump it to the following weekend. And from there on out, it'll probably be close to the end of the weekend, or like this month with October, everything started right away. So we that's why we figured we could do it on the 2nd, but it didn't happen. Next week. But yeah, head over to Andy's channel, Laughing at Disbelief, give him a sub, and he's got other great content on there as well. And you can see our ugly mugs getting all crazy and laughing at a bunch of shit. But other than that, thanks guys for jumping in here.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having
us.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You guys are like family to me, so it's always a pleasure.
Ditto.
Watch for my thank you.
I like
tweet
you more than
everyone
family.
Wow.
Wow. I don't
No,
know.
that's not comment on how much I like Neil. That's moving on.
Anyway, so as I always say at the end of these interviews, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, and I'll actually use the ending to the show this time. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.